In the name of the immortal, evil will be routed. Through this mask, I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
A brand new tournament mode is about to kick off. Welcome to the MLBB Rising Open. Simply log in during the weekend and you're in. Just by playing MRO matches, you can earn MRO coins and spend them in the MRO shop for a variety of rewards. Rise to the top in your region and win tons of diamonds. Every time you win a bracket, you'll be recognized as a rising esports star in your current bracket classification and qualify for higher tier competition the next week. You can also earn honorary titles to show off on various interfaces in the game. Each week, you'll get multiple challenge attempts so you don't have to worry about a few bad games. Need more attempts? You can also earn an additional attempt each week by completing specific tasks. In the early stages of the MRO, your unfinished bracket progress will carry over to the next week to make advancement easier. Find teammates with ease. You can team up with anyone with the same bracket progress as you at any time during the tournament. Say goodbye to unfair matches. To ensure a fair and competitive environment for all participants, Mythic ranked players will start in a higher tier than other players. We hope every MLBB player will be able to enjoy the thrill of tournament-style competition. The MLBB Rising Open awaits.
Strike first and without mercy. Where I tread, death follows. Enjoy your last breath. Deploying smoke. Going dark. War is my trade. Death is my craft. Backup plan? I am the backup plan. My destiny is what I make of it.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Mask, I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
A brand new tournament mode is about to kick off. Welcome to the MLBB Rising Open. Simply log in during the weekend and you're in. Just by playing MRO matches, you can earn MRO coins and spend them in the MRO shop for a variety of rewards. Rise to the top in your region and win tons of diamonds. Every time you win a bracket, you'll be recognized as a rising esports star in your current bracket classification and qualify for higher tier competition the next week. You can also earn honorary titles to show off on various interfaces in the game. Each week, you'll get multiple challenge attempts so you don't have to worry about a few bad games. Need more attempts? You can also earn an additional attempt each week by completing specific tasks. In the early stages of the MRO, your unfinished bracket progress will carry over to the next week to make advancement easier. Find teammates with ease. You can team up with anyone with the same bracket progress as you at any time during the tournament. Say goodbye to unfair matches. To ensure a fair and competitive environment for all participants, Mythic ranked players will start in a higher tier than other players. We hope every MLBB player will be able to enjoy the thrill of tournament-style competition. The MLBB Rising Open awaits.
Strike first and without mercy. Where I tread, death follows. Enjoy your last breath. Deploying smoke. Going dark. War is my trade. Death is my craft. Backup plan? I am the backup plan. My destiny is what I make of it.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Mask, I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
A brand new tournament mode is about to kick off. Welcome to the MLBB Rising Open. Simply log in during the weekend and you're in. Just by playing MRO matches, you can earn MRO coins and spend them in the MRO shop for a variety of rewards. Rise to the top in your region and win tons of diamonds. Every time you win a bracket, you'll be recognized as a rising esports star in your current bracket classification and qualify for higher tier competition the next week. You can also earn honorary titles to show off on various interfaces in the game. Each week, you'll get multiple challenge attempts so you don't have to worry about a few bad games. Need more attempts? You can also earn an additional attempt each week by completing specific tasks. In the early stages of the MRO, your unfinished bracket progress will carry over to the next week to make advancement easier. find teammates with ease. You can team up with anyone with the same bracket progress as you at any time during the tournament. Say goodbye to unfair matches. To ensure a fair and competitive environment for all participants, Mythic ranked players will start in a higher tier than other players. We hope every MLBB player will be able to enjoy the thrill of tournament-style competition. The MLBB Rising Open awaits.
Strike first and without mercy. Where I tread, death follows. Enjoy your last breath. Deploying smoke. Going dark. War is my trade. Death is my craft. Backup plan? I am the backup plan. My destiny is what I make of it.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Mask. I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
A brand new tournament mode is about to kick off. Welcome to the MLBB Rising Open. Simply log in during the weekend and you're in. Just by playing MRO matches, you can earn MRO coins and spend them in the MRO shop for a variety of rewards. Rise to the top in your region and win tons of diamonds. Every time you win a bracket, you'll be recognized as a rising esports star in your current bracket classification and qualify for higher tier competition the next week. You can also earn honorary titles to show off on various interfaces in the game. Each week, you'll get multiple challenge attempts so you don't have to worry about a few bad games. Need more attempts? You can also earn an additional attempt each week by completing specific tasks. In the early stages of the MRO, your unfinished bracket progress will carry over to the next week to make advancement easier. Find teammates with ease. You can team up with anyone with the same bracket progress as you at any time during the tournament. Say goodbye to unfair matches. To ensure a fair and competitive environment for all participants, Mythic ranked players will start in a higher tier than other players. We hope every MLBB player will be able to enjoy the thrill of tournament-style competition. The MLBB Rising Open awaits.
Strike first and without mercy. Where I tread, death follows. Enjoy your last breath. Deploying smoke. Going dark. War is my trade. Death is my craft. Backup plan? I am the backup plan. My destiny is what I make of it.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Mask, I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
A brand new tournament mode is about to kick off. Welcome to the MLBB Rising Open. Simply log in during the weekend and you're in. Just by playing MRO matches, you can earn MRO coins and spend them in the MRO shop for a variety of rewards. Rise to the top in your region and win tons of diamonds. Every time you win a bracket, you'll be recognized as a rising esports star in your current bracket classification and qualify for higher tier competition the next week. You can also earn honorary titles to show off on various interfaces in the game. Each week, you'll get multiple challenge attempts so you don't have to worry about a few bad games. Need more attempts? You can also earn an additional attempt each week by completing specific tasks. In the early stages of the MRO, your unfinished bracket progress will carry over to the next week to make advancement easier. Find teammates with ease. You can team up with anyone with the same bracket progress as you at any time during the tournament. Say goodbye to unfair matches. To ensure a fair and competitive environment for all participants, Mythic rank players will start in a higher tier than other players. We hope every MLBB player will be able to enjoy the thrill of tournament-style competition. The MLBB Rising Open awaits.
Strike first and without mercy. Where I tread, death follows. Enjoy your last breath. Deploying smoke. Going dark. War is my trade. Death is my craft. Backup plan? I am the backup plan. My destiny is what I make of it.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And after so many battles fought and so many days of awaiting, we are finally here to the grand finals of Joy Time Cup. And what a nice evening to start away with the best of seven series. And the grand finals will be casting me, Ray, and joining would be Fredo, who has been throughout this journey all day, every day. And alongside would be the beautiful Peachy on the casting desk.
Hello, Ray. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. And I would like to welcome you all. The stage is already set. Look at that. Both the teams are ready. Venom Esports versus Step Bros going to battle out in a best of seven fashion. Now, we know that there's only going to be one winner, and I'm curious to know who's going to be the crown. Now, Fredo will be taking us to the draft very, very soon. Hi, Fredo. I hope you guys are doing well too.
Definitely a very warm evening, of course, and of course both of these teams have played their cards right all this throughout the entire tournament, and tonight they'll be looking to do the same. But of course, if they try to play the same cards again, it is very highly possible that the enemy will be countering those cards, and there might be a high chance that the house of cards will be set on fire tonight, because both of these teams are looking to take that Joy Time Cup into their own hands. They do not want to give it away to the enemy after all the hard work that they have put in to reach to the finals. So here we go. In this draft section, we can already see the bans coming in. A Zushin ban coming in first from the side of Step Bros. And on the other side, it feels like Venom Esports are still hovering over what they want to ban out.
Yep, definitely. You've really hit the nail on the head or something. I forgot the term. But anyways, the thing is that both of these teams, especially Step Bros, they pushed the game to best of five series into that lower bracket finals. So because of that, most of the cards have been spilled out. And Venom Esports, who were into the upper bracket, had a lot of time to practice and see things out through with them. So if they have done their research and done their homework, they might have already figured out some of the strengths and weaknesses that Step Bros really has. So Step Bros also needs to watch out, because Venom Esports, they were in the upper bracket. So let's see what happens.
That's true.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world.
So it looks like Venom Esports have banned their first hero as a Lucas. Now, you know that the Lucas is truly a new hero, and you know that he is shortly coming into the meta very, very soon. Now, he's a very good fighter. You know, you have seen him playing into the EXP lane. You have seen him play into the jungler as well. Jungler, very rare incidences that we have seen so far. But yep, there we go. He will be banned. Now, talking about the bans as well, the Hilda will be banned. And I'm surprised to see Step Bros haven't banned the high loss.
Experience the
Not seeing a high loss ban, that definitely means they might be thinking of picking it up for themselves. But like we all see on the screen, the Venom Esports, their first ban is actually Lucas, and that is why we cannot really see the hero icon yet. And with that, the last ban coming in from Step Bros will be the Harry to close out the ban section of the first phase. And considering these bans, it definitely feels like Step Bros do not want their lanes and their jungle to be dominated. It seems like they're more comfortable in their EXP pick, because of which they don't seem to be banning out any EXP laners. But on the other side, Venom Esports going with a gold lane Granger, which is very obvious because of how good Granger in this meta is, and along with that, the Hilda as well. Both of these heroes have the potential of just leveling up a team's composition by way too much because of their skill sets. So banning out these heroes seems like the perfect thing to do. But look at that next pick here, Ray.
Yeah, it's definitely just going to be the Matilda. He was left out open, and Venom is immediately going to be picking it up. But yeah, one thing is for sure, just like you mentioned, gold lane 2 contenders, the Granger and Harry, both of them have been banned out. Airtel is still standing strong, and we've also seen the Beatrix been popping off in the meta quite a bit. So those two gold laners are still up for the grab just yet. I'm really willing to see what they're going to pick up, but okay, Team Step Bros really want to commit to the fact that they have the diversion and they had the horse open to themselves, and they're just going to be picking it up.
Yep, that's true. Now, I was expecting a ban onto that high loss, but no, this is the time we are finally seeing Step Bros picking up that high loss for themselves. You know, the Zushin and the high loss always been a staple ban for them. Every single matches so far that we have been in. Now, the times have changed. They have picked up the high loss today, and along with a Luo E. Now, I'm surprised to see a Luo E as their first pick, given the fact that she's not in the meta. But again, she's a very good utility mage.
Of course, one of the best utility mages out there, the ultimate, which his name is Diversion, able to divert the entire game with just one ultimate. So that is the meaning of Diversion, which will be in the hands of this Louis here on the side of Step Bros. Meanwhile, on the other side, mobility for mobility, of course, the Fanny and the Hylos will be countered by the Alpha along with the Iritel. And that too on the Matilda Airlines. So of course, a lot of mobility coming in from both the sides, and of course, across map rotation, across map gank, highly possible with the help of this low E. So let's see in the second phase of our bans, what do we see here?
It's really interesting for me is that fact that they did not pick up the Alpha. I understand because they wanted to go in for the Fanny. Step Bros didn't really debut their Fanny that much into the lower brackets, probably wanted to keep it hidden, and it kind of worked out in their favor. But also very interesting, just like I've mentioned right previously, that the Beatrix and the Airtel, both of them were open, and they opted to go in for that Airtel. Fredo, we've had the discussion about that flying bike, so yeah, I'm really curious to see how this would be working out in their favor, because Fanny still does have the purse. It's just her mobility has been lessened out a little bit. So now, Peachy, we're moving to the second phase of the draft. What are your predictions?
So far, the Phobias, the Katurkaza have been picked out. Now that means there is a possibility of another EXP laner, or maybe the tank. Not the tank, because both the sides do have enough tanks. But again, there is a possibility that the high loss would be going onto the EXP lane.
True.
If the high loss is onto the EXP lane, that means that they need to pick something very like a hard CC to give them the setup that they need, because Hylos will be there as a backup, with the glorious pathway, making sure that they are getting that mobility speed that they need. But right now, the CC will be banned. That means this Hylos is definitely an EXP lane Hylos.
That seems to be the case here, because we are seeing a CC ban like you said, and we all know the CC a very, very hard counter for the Hylos. So that definitely shows that Hylos is definitely going to the EXP lane. And on the other side, we can see two more bans coming in. 4 EXP bans. That is not something that we see often, because in this match, we're seeing 4 EXP bans in the second phase. And that means the gold laner pick will still remain open, and Step Bros will be picking up a Moskov to go against the Iritel. So that's a really, really nice matchup, but I'm not really sure if a Moskov will work out so well against such mobile heroes like the Iritel and the Matilda on the other side.
Yeah, and also, I think this has been such a long while I've seen a Lunox. It kind of makes sense in the textbook that you want to melt this Hylos anyway when there's a CC ban. So picking up a high HP base damage dealer like Lunox does make sense. But the fact is that your mid control is going to be really kind of bad due to a simple thing, is that Luo Wii would be winning out that matchup. But at the same time, she's kind of a damage dealer. So she can kill the Luo Wii.
That's true. For now, the Lunox main, the thing that she wants to do is cop her light form, get away from the cutthroat. The Fanny will be behind her back anyhow, because that the Fanny does have a very easy target onto the Lunox, onto the Iritel. Now, given the fact that Matilda could be also, but the guiding winds will be helping them, and that favor will be giving them that little heal that they need. Now, there is again a lot of possibility. Now, the Chow coming into the play, another lucky day for Peachy.
Of course, the Chow is one of those signature heroes of the entire JOYTIME Cup. I mean, from the first day itself, we saw Princey on the Chow dominating the entire game with those flicker ultimates, the Way of Dragon, the TikTok recalls as we all know it. And with that, the last pick coming in from Step Bros will be the Jawhead to close off the draft. So both of the lineups on your screens right now. And I'll be asking Ray first. Ray, what are your thoughts about the draft from both these teams?
Looking interesting overall, and I'm really glad to see that both of these teams are now debuting two heroes that we haven't seen in a long while. We have Lunox from the side of Venom and Jawhead from the side of Team Step Bros, and I'm looking really excited. But your question, and I want to answer it. So far, at least, Team Step Bros is looking slightly better for a simple reason. They are very chunky. They have two chunky boys in front of them, and I'm looking forward how they will be matching up against this Chow and the Alpha.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Onto the side of Team Venom Esports, they do have a good amount of early game. But wait a minute, before I come into my point, ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome you to the first match of the day. This is the grand finale, and you're watching the Joytime Cup. There we go. The matches
Let's
have
go.
begun. Yep, yeah, and talking about the matchup so far, Team Sebros are solely relying on to that late game. The early game is covered by the Fanny, and the late game is covered by the Moscow, and the same goes for the other side as well. But again, the Moscow having that, sorry, not the Moscow, but the Alpha does have a lot of high early game damage, so that is one thing that looks very good for them.
Of course, that does not really look good, and they do not want that that weakness that they have to be exploited by the enemy. But of course, they'll be trying their best to play it safe. And as we can see, the Matilda taking the blue buff already away from the Fanny. That is a very, very huge advantage that they have secured. But now the Chow seems to be in a compromising position. He might be getting taken down. Still uses the Jit Kundo to get away from the situation.
Okay, let's see if they're still gonna be able to take any kills, but they have bought a lot of time. They wasted Fanny's lot of jungling, and just because of that, I mean, they just saw the blue buff, and because of that, that's already a negligible resource given to the Fanny, and because of that, they're gonna be leading slightly. Not to mention, they stalled so much time, and they also get this first blood right away.
Okay, look at them. They are going in for more. Looks like Team Step Bros have picked up 2 kills so far. This is looking good. But again, the Alpha is here. Look at him. Look at the Alpha being so menaced right now, given the fact that he wants to delay the Fanny farm no matter what. And this is playing up very well. And again, the bot lane matchup is truly something that we need to see from the mid lane to the late game. So, yep, that is one thing to see. Now, the turtle is up.
Of course, the first turtle of the match, an important objective, but like me and Ray always say in every match, the first turtle is not the most important turtle of the game. It is the last one which is the most important. So you might as well trade the first turtle for something else, on the other side of the map, which is always an option available to you. But it's up to you and your team to decide what they want to go for. And for now, it seems like both the junglers, they want to get that level 5 first. And of course, Fanny losing out the early buff means right now, oh, look at that! That was a very clever move coming in from the Matilda.
Definitely. Their mid laner, he got taken down, and right now they are in a little bit of a comfortable position to go for the Lord, and obviously Fredo, we highly agree on that. But let's see who makes that worth it trade. Does somebody get the turtle, or do they focus into the gold lane? But so far, the gold lane matchup is not going to happen. Looks like it's just a turtle fight that's going to happen just right away now, and looks like Alpha will be getting it, and the engage is still up.
Oh, look at that, the chain PC coming up. That was a very good way of Dragon, followed up with the Spear of Alpha. They did manage to get the Fanny, the Fanny going away in a sliver of HP, but no, the high loss will be taken down. I did see the Fanny, getting the retribution little early on, and thus giving the turtle to the Alpha.
Yup. With retribution being missed there, of course, it won't be the heaviest price to pay. We still have a lot more minutes in the game. We'll be looking forward to if this Fanny can make a comeback for the mistake that she had. But now look at this Alpha going in with the Spear of Alpha, and now they're going with the Circling Eagle. It's a double kill actually for them, and now they'll be looking for more. The Fanny forced to recall, even though she has everything that she needs.
This is basically the pace of the game going completely into the hands of Team Venom. I was saying that I like this Step Bro stuff, but I really love the fact of how much dominance they're showing, because look at that, the invasion is already up into the purple buff and they're going at it, but Alpha might be a little bit too deep in and he gets immediately punished for it. And there is the Way of the Dragon coming in, but the Morkov is also there to provide the backup, but Lunox is also coming into the scene as well. Secures the double kill, and the engage is still up.
Yeah, the engage is still up. Coming up. Look at them. They are still going in for more. The Morkov does get a trade right there onto the Chow. But I feel like the Hylos is definitely missing some minions left and right.
Yep.
Hylos missing some minions, but just to provide that extra backup that they need at the moment. Because right now, Alpha and the Matilda, they're going in really aggressively and the enemy does not seem to be having answers. You cannot really tank enough damage with the Jawhead. And that is why the Hylos for now providing the backup that they need. Second turtle will be coming up, and I hope this time the mage does not die before that second turtle. But oh, look at that Way of Dragon coming in. He's on tank emblem, so why do you think he has done that, Ray?
I think it was a little bit of miscommunication. He was expecting the Lunox to come in, but the provide of backup was a little bit behind. But anyways, they also get the second turtle. Team Venom Esports is just looking in a much better comfortable position. And right now they might be going in for the gold laner, or do they want to fight the diversions?
Yep, the diversion is here along with that. The glorious pathway helping them. Alpha will be traded out right there. Light form. But the Lunox is quite low though. And in the middle of that, he gets the jaw head. And in turn, they are just losing members left and right. Lunox is safe. She is trying to get away. But no, that will be the cutthroat waiting for her. And she will be taken down.
Well, what a team fight that was indeed. And that yin-yang reaction, providing the proper setup in that situation there, providing all that damage. And when they're low, the Moskov finally ready to go in. And now look at that, Cutthroat will be coming in again, it seems. But no, the Cutthroat is on cooldown, so the throat will be safe of this biker girl.
And there's a diversion play coming in. Luo all alone. Iritel isn't aware. Might just get taken down here. But what is the table missing? A little bit of a blunder. But Iritel will immediately get taken down as well. But okay, Chow coming in for that, providing to back up. But Moskov, with the sneaky recall, will be getting out of the situation. And right now, the score is even out. Despite the fact that I just said that Venom Esports had the game in the grass, looks like the cast sisters is real. And the game could be anybody's as the game is even out.
That's true. Top lane as well. Fanny being very quick. The Alpha looking quite low will be taken down. The Circling Eagle does get a knock up onto that Jawhead, who will be losing in the life. Onto with that Lunox. Now the Lunox is farming up. The Fanny is farming up. That is something of a concern.
Of course, for both the teams, the goal laners, the most important part of the damage dealing section. And now Chow, he does not really have the Way of Dragon, so now Fanny, he could go in, but no, he does not decide to do that. But of course, it's a third turtle, and I don't know why. Every time I talk, it's always the turtle which is up. So let's give the attention to the turtle again. Let's see which team will be the one taking this third turtle, because it will be giving the most amount of gold. And that goal lead is something that both the teams are looking for, especially Team Stebros.
Definitely, Fredo. We've discussed it so many times, and this turtle can give the goal lead to any of the teams, because right now the goal is quite similar, 22k on both ends. The score is also 11-11 on both ends as well, so 50-50. But the Lunox is getting farmed up. Okay, there's a Circling Eagle coming up, but the turtle goes into the hand of Team Venom Esports. The shutdown coming in as well. The diversion is on place, but Lunox will get taken down. The kill lead will not matter anymore, as Alpha is also coming in.
Okay, look at them, the yin and yang combo, but Eloy does get the Way of Dragon, will be taken down into the hands of Alpha, but they try to go in for more. There is a possibility that the Hylos would be next on the chopping block. The Spear of Alpha being missed. Now, Jawhead goes in alone. He was waiting for the Fanny. Fanny joins up, looking quite low. She has to back up for now. No energy, no HP. She is back. Now, the Hylos looking quite low with the Ring of Punishment, will be taken down. Now, Iritel, look at that. Iritel does get the kill, does get a trade right there. This is looking perfectly fine for the side of Team Venom Esports, because they have the damage, they have the CC. What else is missing for them?
Well, it seems like the Venom has reached its maximum toxicity, and now they're unleashing the force of this Venom, because it seems like Team Stebros don't have any answers. They might as well look their answers in the book that they took from their stepsisters. But now we can see them demolishing this tower down, and it seems like the mid lane has been exposed, the jungle has been exposed, and there seems to be no answers to the deeds that the Stebros have done.
And the Iritel does get taken down. Perhaps they found a textbook from their stepsister on top of that washing machine. It really came in handy, because they took down the biker girl, and it's gonna be like the goal lead is still not that much yet, just yet. It's 2k, but we still have to wait a little bit. But right now the Lunox did lose out a little bit of farm, but Alpha is coming back up. And what is just happening, because Matilda just gets taken down by this Fanny, who's on a legendary streak right now.
Yep.
That happened in the blink, and into the top lane. I'm looking at the Chow looking quite low though. Okay, Alpha just pops in with the Spear of Alpha. Does get the Moscow, who was low, but the diversion play is here. Look at them, they are going in. The Alpha is getting interrupted. Does get the perfect spear of alpha, but no, he will be losing his life, and Fanny getting that kill. Oh, wait a minute. Irithel, no mana, no energy, no HP onto that Fanny. Shutdown picked up. Finally, the Fanny is shut down.
Yep, Fanny, the most important part of that entire team composition, because she's the one who is going to provide that damage, that kill potential in the team. Because the others are usually, all the other composition members are usually the utility part. So that is why she has to play the most important role, which is taking those kills, securing those kills, and as well as the objectives. But that has not been the case so far for Team Step Bros, and it feels like SOD will connect and he will actually teleport here. I'm not really sure why Moscow has decided to come, but now trouble.
The guiding winds are coming in. Matilda just providing a little bit of diversion herself, even if she's not Luowi, but the team fight is already up to the flame. Just look at that wave of dragon being used up, as well as the Growers pathway, but he will get punished immediately. But the damage is up for Team Venom Esports as well, as Lunox goes in and picks another kill.
Okay, they are not stopping. Fanny comes in with full HP, full energy, just try to get something, but Team Step Bros, they don't have an answer for now. They have taken the level 1 Lord. They have the map control for themselves. Look at that, the Lord is coming up very, very soon, and it will be reaching towards the Nexus. Now, Team Step Bros do have to make sure that they get it. They manage to save the Moscow as well as the Louis, because they are the ones who will be making sure to displace them.
Of course, that is what the Moscow and the Luoyi are supposed to do on each side. But for now, they'll be looking to take down the inhibitors, which might not be possible because the holy defense is still up. But of course, they'll try to make the best use and lower the HP of those turrets that they're looking for their victory. Let's see if the Lord will be utilized to the max potential, or will there be some sort of repulsion coming in from the enemy side. Look at that, ejector coming in.
Okay, the ejector does come in handy only for his death. He gets taken down, and the Skybracer stacks are really putting in that work, because there are a few kills being handled, but the Ferry also secures the double kill, so that is a 2-4-4 trade, as Moscow also gets taken down. Ferry is the only one standing.
This is not looking good. The Chow is quite low, but the Fanny does not have a touch of the minions and pouring in. You're talking about the biggest minion so far. The Moonox does get executed right there, but the base is all open. The crystal was all open for Team Venom Esports to pick it up, and thus securing the first ever win for the grand finale so far.
Yep. First victory for Team Step Bros, first victory for Team Venom, and it's a loss for Team Step Bros. But of course, as we all know, Step Bros always have more cards in their pocket to pull against the enemies, and that is why Team Venom need to increase the toxicity of their poison, because now we're going to see Team Step Bros coming with another strategy to try and pull this thing into their own side. But let's see if it will be working out in the next game or not. But for now, the Venom Esports, they have done a really phenomenal job, especially this Lunox that they picked up against the Fanny. It worked out actually in their favor.
Definitely. I mean, I find it ironic, because look at that. I mentioned that Lunox and the Jawhead were both surprise pocket picks coming in from both of the teams. Lunox worked out extremely well, but Jawhead did not. He's the only chocolate on their team. I feel kind of bad, but yeah, it's just ironic. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be coming right back up with the second game of this best of 7 series. After all, it's the grand finals, and for grand finals, we also have another special thing. It's the giveaway. So just say which team you're supporting, either Venom or Step Bros, and you can have a chance to get into the raffle and win an epic skin. So do participate in it, and we'll be right back.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Through this mask, I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
A brand new tournament mode is about to kick off. Welcome to the MLBB Rising Open. Simply log in during the weekend and you're in. Just by playing MRO matches, you can earn MRO coins and spend them in the MRO shop for a variety of rewards.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to JOYTIME CUP. You guys are watching the grand finale. Here we are at the biggest stages of the MOBA Legends 5v5. Now we are back again with the second match of the day. This is looking interesting given the fact that Team Venom Esports do have 1 point into their hands. So let us proceed.
Of course, going into the draft section directly because both of these teams do not want to waste any time further because they need that energy that they had in their last game to keep going on. And especially Venom Esports, having that win in their hands will provide them the confidence boost that they need as well. And meanwhile, Step Bros will be taking the motivation that they need from that defeat that they suffered just now. And now looking at the bans so far, Ray, it seems like it's pretty obvious bans happening, but do you think Step Bros will be pulling out that card that we all know, that, me and you know very well about them?
I would have loved to see that, but I feel like it's still a little bit early because it's, best of 7 series, only 2 games in. They might do it on the next game, so I'm looking forward to that. But anyways, we are already into the ban section, just like you said. And one more thing to mention is that Step Bros, they have been showing throughout this tournament that they have the ego, but I'm not seeing it here. Just like you said, they need to tone up their toxicity if they want to fight the Venom.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Now, moving ahead into the draft as well, the Harriet, the Suyu, the Lucian will be the first 3 bans. No matter what, no matter you're on the red side, no matter you're on the blue side, these are the staple bans for Team Venom Esports right now. We have been seeing the same pattern into the side of Team Step Bros as well. So interestingly enough, that we are looking at the same. Now, the Granger did get banned, getting respected. You can't leave that Granger open.
Of course, a hero that you never want to leave open. And in this meta, especially for sure, the Granger and the Harriet, both of these gold laners have been the priority picks on both sides. And as we all know, the gold lane is the most important role in this meta right now. Even though in the last batch it was the assassin junglers, and now we see the Step Bros picking up the Hylos for themselves because they want to secure that flexibility pick. They don't want to reveal their cards, but they want to secure the lanes.
Yeah, definitely. I'm actually surprised that they're the first pick and they wanted to decide to ban out Matilda, which is curious to say the least, but I guess they did not want to, face any gamblings that come from Venom Esports. They could have played the mind games because Step Bros, they are aware of it, but they are just going to be just like you said, they're going to be picking up the flex pick, that's the high loss. But at the same time, I'm seeing something really suspicious. It's the fact that they're picking the Eve. Right now, the sensible pick is the Gatot Kata. If you go that, you have a lot of tankiness and Eve is safe. But if they do not pick up a Gatot right now, Eve is going to be in trouble.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I would really love a combo of a Gatot Kacha as well as the High Loss onto the roam, Gatot Kacha onto the EXP would have really went very well. And given the fact that, the Irithel, the Alpha are already playing onto that back line every single time, trying to come up as the flank. And if they have enough HP with the High Loss and with the Gatot Kacha, they could have done something. And there we go. They have heard us. We are seeing that Gatot Kacha taken, thus making sure that the Eve won't be countered, won't be getting that AOG onto her face. Now, we will be back to the Venom Esports right now. One last pick. Are they going in for the same kind of picks that we have seen into the first match?
Well, they could do that, but the fact that you don't have a Matilda this time, it might be troubling them because they won't be having the same amount of mobility that they had. And now that Hylos has been taken away as well, we know the Hylos and the Matilda are the best options out there when it comes to mobility in terms of roam. But in this match, we're not going to see that happening on the side of Venom Esports. So instead, they want to go for a counter engage. So when the enemy dives at you, you want them to be connected with the Curse of Blood, and then you want to unleash your fight.
Yep, that's true. That I was basically thinking they're probably just gonna go for the Carmilla so they can one up against the Hylas. And obviously, this was a very predictable draft. I'm not really sure was Venom Esports like not predicting it, because I feel like they should have. I mean, after all, there's a Eve still open, and
what's your
something that
command?
Eve
Your
really hates
team
is a
is
big
banned.
man jumping on her face. You don't want that, and because of it, they could have just picked up the Gato early on, and he would have been their
Your
flex pick,
team
but they
is
did not.
extremely-
They picked up the Airtel and Alpha a little bit too early, but I'm still willing to see what they have in store for us, because they just made it work. But just like you said, no Matilda on their store this time.
Okay, the Matilda will be replaced this time by a Carmilla. Not a bad option, but I want to see
True.
something with a combo it out with a Carmilla, something on a heavy CC, something on a note like a how do I tell? Maybe a Vexana could work, given the fact that they do have the Alpha into the front lanes, and Vexana's passive could really help them with the little damage that they need. But right now, we are looking at a Khalid pick.
Hmm.
Yep. A Khalid, a very, very obvious ban, I would say.
Sand
sorry.
rises when I give the word.
My bad. Is it a Khalid or what is it? It's actually a CC, sorry. Sorry, a Khalid being picked up actually. A Khalid being picked up. My bad. Sheman picking up the
Time
Khalid
and
here, and
tide
along with
wait
that on
for
the other
no
side,
man,
we might be seeing,
nor
okay, we're
girl.
seeing a Beatrix up against the Erythel, okay. The burst potential though, I mean, Step Bros have covered the entire river area, you can say, with this composition.
Correct.
The
No invaders.
RWM, the AOG, the Glorious Pathway, Nibiru's Passion, Bennett's Rage. My goodness! And along with that, now, here comes the guy whose name is Hopeless Retry, who will be there to secure the fights that they will be taking forward.
Yeah, I mean, just like you mentioned, Pedro, like they have everything. Like this is insane. They have Beatrix, they have Eve. You've already said it. Their wave clear, their river control, their everything is going to be top notch, and that is something that Team Venom Esports really need to be watched out for. Yes, okay, Team Venom Esports, I'm liking you because you guys are making debut after debut. You made Lunox debut into the first game, and right now you guys brought a hero that I haven't seen in such a long while. It's almost like a season that I've last seen a Chang'e coming into the play, and I'm looking extremely forward to it. I was like, what do you do against such wave clear? You just pick up a hero that has the strongest wave clear in the game.
Oh, that's a very good pick coming up. You don't see a Change every day, but today looks like Team Venom Esports have shown us something new onto the cards. So far they haven't picked up that into the previous matches, but today they have. Now the Hayabusa coming onto the play as well. This is going to get quite deadly if the Change or even if someone else is onto possession. But ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome you to the second match of the day. This is Venom Esports on holding out with the 1 point into their hands against Team Step Bros. Let's just see who will be the one picking up the second match.
Yep, the second match, a very, very important match indeed in this game for Team Step Bros. Venom Esports already asserting the dominance in the first match, and now they will, they'll be looking to do the same, but there will be some obstruction in their path being caused by Step Bros, because now Step Bros have also risen up to the level that they wanted to. But of course, their draft looking well. But like you said, Ray, this Chang'e that too in a final, right? I mean, you're bringing out new heroes in finals, so that is some audacity that they have. But of course, they're confident as well. So let's see where their confidence takes them.
Yep, and immediately right away we're seeing a little bit of iffy onto that little wanderer, and it's obviously just gonna go into the hand of the Hayabusa. But okay, Khalid with a little bit of an over-engage perhaps, because he's taken down quite low. He does have the quicksand to regenerate most of his HP back, so he will be alright, but I might just see a first blood right here.
Yeah, the first blood is that will be the Alpha who will be taken down, and the Erythel will be the one taking down the second blood as well. 1-for-1 score. The Beatrix getting killed and the Erythel picking up the kill is something that I'm getting concerned right from the minute one.
Of course, both of the goal laners having the kills in their own hands. I mean, of course, Beatrix got taken down there, but still she had the assist to her name, so that should be, doing enough. But for now, what I'm more curious about is the fact that this EXP lane matchup where it's a Hylos up against a Khalid. So the Hylos and Khalid, both of them, I mean, they performed really well in the last patch, especially the Khalid. But now I feel like the Khalid not the best out there among all the options that they have. And the Khalid, of course, let's see if he's able to make the best out of it. But for now, okay, the Hayabusa does some pokes and gets away with the shadow.
Okay, there is already a flicker wasted. Good job, Khalid, but he also needs to get out of the situation. Hylos goes in with the glorious pathway, really wants to create opportunity, but Hayabusa is nowhere near just yet, but he is coming in. The Retribution will just get won by the Alpha himself. Hylos gets taken down, and Hayabusa might be next into the topping block perhaps, but no, it's actually he who gets taken down, as well as the Hayabusa himself, as Khalid spots away.
And
Okay,
hopeless
then
Red-
revitalize.
Oh, that was insane. That was insane. But of course, getting taken down inside the tower, that to the tier 2. A very, very interesting thing actually. But now look at the Beatrix. Oh, the Changi. Poor Changi there, dying into the hands of the Beatrix. Losing the kingdom.
Okay, so far so good for both the teams. You know, they have been waiting up for taking some few bloods into their hands. You know, I feel like the river area control is definitely into the hands of Team Venom Esports. And also, let's not forget the fact, look at that meteor shower coming into play. The shadows are here, but that's quite early.
And now we're seeing the Hayabusa farming up the jungle. I mean, he wants to go for the jungle creeps way too fast, but you know, the Alpha can just out-farm him, and now he goes away with the shadow kill.
Okay.
And now he might be getting taken down there for perfect use of shadows, but how long can he survive? Okay, he managed to survive there. AOG coming in. Into the back
AOG
lines, there's
goes
a
in.
bot coming in as well, and now there will be the Bennett's Rage taking down a lot of HP. 1 kill secured as well. And now the Irithel on the chase.
That AOG was really beautiful. They almost got them as well, but this Beatrix really doing a good job so far. Did get taken down first from their team, but right now really performing good and able to secure a lot of kills, as well as the fact that got a lot of gold from this tower right now.
That's true. This is what they were missing out. This is what they wanted now, you know, chunking down a lot of gold, as well as, you know, making sure the Irithel won't be getting a farm. That is new, but now I do see an invade coming up.
Yep, invade coming up from the enemy side. And will there be some form of casualty? For now, the shower of the Chang is still there, but there is the pool of HP also coming in the hands of this Revitalize. But now they still might be able to get this red buff away, and it seems like even though they had the better draft, not the best execution of this draft so far.
Yep, so far this game is really into the favor of Venom again, but obviously still a little bit early to say the least. But look at Chang'e, really doing the jobs of what a Chang'e does, clearing out the waves, trying to push, trying to get the map control as much as possible. Let's say already get the first turret of the game, and they're still pressuring into the bottom lane. But if we look into the top, there's also a perhaps engage coming in soon, because they're right now eyeing that Carmilla, but okay, they will just disengage. Hylos though, not in a good position.
Oh, definitely not in a good position. The Raging Sandstorm comes onto him. He will be dodging that one hit away, and he will be taken down. But onto the off camera as well, I did see the Alpha putting down a double kill. That will be the good foot cutter, as well as the high loss. You know, two of the tankiest hero right now. Team Step Bros really needs to make sure that they get a respect ban onto that Alpha.
Well, let's see if there might be some turn of events here. Of course, the Khalid was on the way of getting taken down, but he was managing to escape using his passive. For how long will he be able to do that? Oh, Alpha compromising position. Oh my god. Oh my god. So much sorry. Oh my god. No Alpha was hurt in this match. I hope so. But those were 3 really, really huge ultimates onto a single Alpha. That too inside the tower. So my condolences to that Alpha who just had to face all that all by his own.
Yep, right now they're pressuring the top lane. Look at that, the Chang'e's meteor shower is coming in. Hylos despite having that pool, he won't be surviving that shower, and he's gonna get taken down. I'm really liking the map control that's coming in, but Beatrix is trying to even the odds by pushing down the bot lane. And, Fredo, this is insane. Why are they attacking this Alpha? I do understand they want to get the kill, but holy hell, like so much resources into one guy, and that is the result. As much as it might seem hilarious, they do lose out multiple of their turrets, and right now their mid lane is in jeopardy. They are losing the map control really badly, as right now the last turtle is up, BG.
Oh, the last turtle is up. This seems like an easy turtle into the hands of Venom Esports yet again. Now, the main concern is taking down the Alpha. When you take down the Alpha, the next one the line would be that Iratel, then the next line would be that Change. Now they need to do okay. The flicker will be here. The chain speed, that is what we were looking at. But Iratel will be the one who would be dealing so much damage. But the Raging Sandstorm coming up from the lead will be the last hit of the day. Now the Eve looking at that position and double kill picked up by Change. Does this Change have a Sky Piercer? Because I do feel like he does have. Can we have a look at the items as well?
Well, it does seem like, the Chang'e has a Sky Piercer, but the more interesting fact here was that after the Alpha, they got the revenge on that Beatrix there. 2 ultimates, Curse of Blood onto 1 person. So, and that too inside the turret. So right now, both the teams seems to be, copying each other's tactics and trying to do what the other team does. And even, trying to outshine the other team in doing what they just do. And now we might be seeing another engage coming in. Oh, look at that.
That was beautiful engage AOD, and the RWM being popped up. Beatrix's barrage is coming in as well, and obviously so many resources being inside used on the field of RWM secures 3 kills for them immediately, and that is really good trick for them overall. But still, the map control is into the hands of Venom Esports, and right now the Lord will be up in 30 seconds or so. Let's see who gets it, because it's going to be the first one, and whoever gets it, especially Team Venom, if they get it, their inhibitors are in danger for Team Stepbros.
Definitely, now the blue buff will be taken. Yeah, Hayabusa came up perfectly on time, but the Lord, this is something of an important Lord, given the fact that Team Stepbros are on a deficit right now. It may not be a lot, but it is that. Okay, Change gets shut down. That 1v1 matchup, no way.
Oh my god. Chang'e dying there. Moon Knight not having the best night, I would say. But of course, an introduction, a show of confidence in that Chang'e pick, and that is what Venom Esports like to do. But for now, Stepbros, they have recovered some of the disadvantage that they had, but of course it's still not enough, because Team Venom is not something that they can take down so easily. But there goes the flicker wasted there from the Carmilla to make that escape. But oh, look at the position of the Intel.
Okay, Carmilla very aggressive and immediately gets taken down here, but the AOD would be coming on top of nobody, but the Meteor Shower is also in this situation because Osaka will get immediately taken down, and right now Irtel really going into the backlines to take the mega kill for that Eve, but she might get punished right here. Hopeless Retreat does secure the kill at the cost of his life, and right now that means this is a freeze Lord for Team Venom.
Oh! Look at that! Look at that aggression! Look at that confidence!
Yeah, I want to look at the itemization of the Chang'e especially, because look at that Chang'e coming up with the Sky Piercer. Yup, that Sky Piercer as well as the Lightning Truncheon. This is something new that I'm seeing. I definitely have to try it out. And 41 stacks as well. Oh my god, she is an absolute beast right now.
And not just that, the fact that she has a holy crystal on her, my goodness. My holy crystal and a Sky Piercer and a Lightning Truncheon. Oh my god. Where do you see that? Where do you see that in Chang'e these days? And that too in a final, and that too they bring out a new hero like Chang'e. The audacity, the confidence, I mean, they deserve it. They deserve it.
Yep. And there's the engage coming up right away. RWM being popped up defensively, and Carmilla immediately gets taken down. Toba also falling into the chopping block. A little bit too much aggression, because you are not Chang'e, my friend. You're gonna get punished immediately, and I do hope to see the Wind of Nature coming up soon for this Airtel, but they do lose out a turret, and right now the other turrets are in jeopardy, but the Holy Blessing is still up, but okay, the engage is still on.
Okay. The Beatrix does have enough damage right now. She's
Indeed.
positioning herself well. She is not getting overconfident as well. That could be a very key factor right here for Team Step Bros to pick up the first victory for themselves. But again, they're losing up the turrets, they're losing up the map control, they don't have enough resources as of now. There is some damage, but they need to execute it in a chain, one by one. Okay, Beatrix all alone, Oh no, 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 no. She will be taken down. There we go. Flicker already popped up, but no, into the backlink. Hangi will be the one popping that meteor shower. Does get 2 kills wiped there, thus giving her 2 Sky Piercer. And top of that, they are not stopping. Team Venom Esports, they want to see some more blood shedding.
Yep. I mean, you just talked about the Beatrix playing well, and there she goes, throwing away all the compliments that you just gave her. And now look at that Alpha, he wants to go in, but that's a suicide that they're planning, because look at that RWM setting in. Meteor Shower still doing a lot of damage, but Hayabusa will get taken down there by the Aretha, and now they can go for the base. And it seems like there are no resources left for them to defend, but here comes the Beatrix on time. But will there be enough to make it happen? And yes, there is. Glorious Pathway being used as well, chasing down 2 members. The Hylos in a 1v2 situation right now, and he might be coming out on top because the support from the Beatrix has arrived. And there goes the Meteor Shower yet again. Oh my god, if this happens, I would just start playing Changi. But unfortunately, it does not, so I'm not going to play it.
This Changa decided no, I'm not gonna be pick up the glowing one like the casual one. I'm gonna become a burst mage and picked up the lightning truncheon and just went brrrr with the ult. And Beatrix somehow survived due to the support coming in from that Hylos, and thankfully it came in handy. Right now they can go in for the Lord, but Alpha is still up there. Let's see who wins out the Retribution battle for the kills. It's gonna be really crucial. It is a Luminous Lord. They don't have the mid lane anymore. Alpha still unhidden. Ooh.
Oh! Yo, the Retribution back here, it looks like, it will be the Hayabusa who won it, but, the Bennett, so much damage. They are trying to go in for more because, why not? The Beatrix is there, the Beatrix is all alive, just gets a double kill, moving ahead for the triple kill. Oh, one shot ahead. So much damage, but it over the gutter toss with the finishing kill. 4 members were taken down with no trade.
Well, it was actually the blade armor which killed the Irithel there, like Ray just mentioned. And that means Irithel was on a mission for suicide. Oh my god, the damage of this Changi! Oh my god, she never fails to impress me with the damage, but now the horse might be getting caught inside his own racetrack. But of course, he uses the green pool that he has of the grasses that he made to survive that fight. But for now, they are looking to take down those inhibitors. Okay, Hayabusa going in with that Oogie Shadow kill, double kill secured there by the Hayabusa. Inhibitors being knocked down, middle and bot lane. And now Venom Esports are on the receiving end of this, of this onslaught that is happening. Look at that RWM setting it along with the AOG, connects on the 2 members, and now it's a shutdown secured there. But will it be enough to defend the base? I don't really think so. And look at that, it's a double kill secured there. It's an easy end now because the tables have turned, and now it's Step Bros who own the throne.
Step Bros stepping up their game completely into this match because we saw that Venom was on that leading end, and that's the whole reason we saw so many kills into their scoreboard. But they immediately I'm not really sure, they perhaps underestimated the damage coming in from the Beatrix and Eve because they were getting stuck inside the RWM so many scenarios. And just like you mentioned, She-Man, I feel like the aggression was a little bit too much. He was getting caught off guard so many times, and that's why he has 8 deaths. I feel like at least 3 of them could have been avoided if he was playing a little bit into his territory instead of going so ahead. So there is something to be considered. There's something they need to keep in mind for, because right now the score is 1-1 PG.
Oh, this is getting interesting given the fact that it is 1-1, and on top of that, the chain CC coming up from, Team Step Bros at the last moment, they took away the tempo that Team Venom Esports had. Very well played by them, but the next game is definitely going to get interesting. Are we ready for game number 3?
Having that very soon after a short break, as both the teams will be sitting back and deciding some new strategies to come up with, because as we saw, this Changi did get the MVP, but in the late games where team fight happens, it did not really work out in their favor. But with that being said, we'll be coming back with another match very soon, right after this break. So don't go anywhere and stay tuned on the JOYTIME Cup.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Through this mask, I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
A brand new tournament mode is about to kick off. Welcome to the MLBB Rising Open. Simply log in during the weekend and you're in. Just by playing MRO matches, you can earn MRO coins and spend them in the MRO shop for a variety of rewards. Rise to the top in your region and win tons of diamonds. Every time you win a bracket, you'll be recognized as a rising esports star in your current bracket classification and qualify for higher tier competition the next week. You can also earn honorary titles to show off on various interfaces in the game. Each week, you'll get multiple challenge attempts so you don't have to worry about a few bad games. Need more attempts? You can also earn an additional attempt each week by completing specific tasks. In the early stages of the MRO, your unfinished bracket progress will carry over to the next week to make advancement easier. Find teammates with ease. You can team up with anyone with the same bracket progress as you at any time during the tournament. Say goodbye to unfair matches. To ensure a fair and competitive environment for all participants, Mythic ranked players will start in a higher tier than other players. We hope every MLBB player will be able to enjoy the thrill of tournament-style competition. The MLBB Rising Open awaits.
Strike first and without mercy. Where I tread, death follows. Enjoy your last.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome you all back to the JOYTIME CUP. Things are getting interesting here. Both the teams have one game in their pocket, so the third game will be another deciding match to see which team will take that lead into their own hands. And of course, it's a best of 7, so 2 games are not really enough. You need to continue the momentum to the 4th match. And that means you need that stamina. And as we all know, even the top teams crumble under the pressure that you get when you're in a best of 7. And as we can see on the maps already, on the screen already, bans are happening, Ray.
Yep, definitely, Fredo. The best of 7 series, that's the thing. The stress, the pressure, it keeps on building up
Always
and up.
on the
And
way.
right now, no clean
Your
sweep possible
team is
because it's
picking.
already 1-1. That means we're already going to be seeing a game 5. We might even see a game 6 or game 7 if this keeps on going, because Team Step Bros, they step up their game, and Team Venom, they gotta step up their Venom as well.
Definitely, they have done a wonderful job in the games number 1 and 2, but now on to the third match of the day. This is where the things going interesting. Now, so far we are seeing the respect bans coming up. You know, the Matilda being a staple band yet again. You don't want to open it up. You don't want to be, you're on a chase and suddenly Matilda is up with the guiding win. So naturally, she is there onto the ban section yet again.
Yep, in the ban section, yet again, the Matilda up there. One of those heroes that if you don't pick up, you want to ban it out. And if you give it to the hands of the enemy, you are sure that something is going to pair up with this Matilda and is going to give you nightmares when you sleep at night. Because you'll be remembering, oh my god, I gave away that Matilda and now I'm here sleeping on my bed at night, dreaming about the nightmare that what Angel with Wings gave me. So for now, we're looking at the picks coming in from both sides. It's a Suyo being prioritized by Venom, which is actually a good priority. But on the other side, you give away the Hilda, the wild, wild woman that everybody's afraid of in the entire land of Dawn.
It's gonna be interesting this game, Fredo, because Suyo has been banned for 2 games in a row. Hilda has been banned for 2 games in a row, but this time they're open because the horse and Gatotkat, both of them have been banned out. So that means these 2 were open, and this time Suyo going into the hands of Venom, and Hilda, this just like you said, wild woman jungly aura going into the hands of Stebros, which means that we're going to be seeing something completely new this time as well. But guess who doesn't want something new? The marksmen for Venom, they really love Iritel, man.
True.
It's the
That is
proof
definitely
I'm
true.
still
It has
alive.
been like game number 1, Iritel, game number 2, Iritel, game number 3, Iritel. We know that game number 4 and 5 will be Iritel for sure. But moving ahead, we are seeing something new to counter this Iritel. No more Beatrix. This isn't Brody coming onto the play.
Wipe out
But
all
this
the
time,
injustice
I'm
in the
seeing the
world.
Alpha going into the hands of Team Stepbro. So this is something new. They have been, Stepbro have been playing around that assassin, but this time they are switching up to one fighter. How do you think that this will be an impact on them, Fredo?
Yep. Things looking good. Of course, Irithel going up against the
Sand rises when I
Brody,
give the
which is
word.
actually a very good pick, and of course, one who got that MSC final skin. So, of course, a very, very interesting, M5 final skin. And with that being said, we're looking at the next phase of bans happening. We're seeing a Khalid and the Chow. I mean, the Chow counters the Khalid, and the Khalid is actually a good pick. So, I mean, I don't really know what Stebros are thinking. But on the other side, Team Venom, very predictable. They don't want this dive that they'll be having with the help of this Iritel and Soyo to be countered by the Vexana. And now, looking at the last ban which will be coming in from them, it will be really interesting to see. I do hope to see Mage another ban, and yeah, just look at that. They ban out the Sicilian as well. Those are some really good bans. But Ray, I'm not really sure if this Brody is going to work against Irithel. What do you say?
Yeah, that is true. 2 things that I wanted. No, actually 3 things. First of all, just like you mentioned, Brody and Iritel. This is a 50-50 Nipi matchup because first of all, you have mobility. One is the burst. One has attack speed and regen, and the other one is burst again. So it is a 50-50. So I'm not really sure. But at the end of the day, execution, Team Venom has
May
been
the
showing really
world
great
come to
execution.
life.
But
Your
Stebros
team
just
is
stepped up their
picking.
game. Second point I want to mention is that why did they pick up the Brody so early on? Like, you can have picked up the marksman a little bit later. I don't think Brody was on the ban for any of the Team Venom esports mind. And the third pointer is that Lunox on that first game immediately destroyed Team Stebros, and this time he's gone to the hands of Venom again. There is something to be concerned about.
That's true, Ray. That is definitely true. Oh, well said on that. It has been a little early picks coming up, but again, it feels like they just want to show up their cards very early on. But now coming back to the picks as well, the Rafaela is coming onto the play. I have seen a lot of Matilda and the Alpha. Those heroes have been the most staple, most used, but this time. Rafaela, let's go.
To
Of
live
course,
is to
you
trick
can see
the
that the
reaper.
Rafaela has been picked here. Oh my god, to the surprise of everybody out there watching this stream right now, we're seeing a Faramis and Rafaela combination. So, of course, if you cannot really pick up the Matilda, you don't get the mobility, you don't get that escape potential, but you pick up 2 supports instead to cover up for that. And now we're going to see these 2 in the mid lane trying to take control of the river area. But let's see if it works out again, because this time around, it was Venom who was pulling out the extraordinary cards, but now it's going to be Step Bros who are going to take that thing and are trying to take it to the next level.
This is amazing. Like, this is what a grand final should be. This is entertaining. Like, we are not just saying, oh, like, no shade to you, but we're seeing the Irtel on and on again from Team Venom. We started getting stale, but I'm really liking the fact that Step Bros has stepped out of the game. But let's go to the land of Dawn, ladies and gentlemen, because this is the game number 3. Both of the teams have 1-1 score. Let's see who gets a little bit more match point, a little bit of more tension into the game. But I'm really loving the fact that we are getting such different mid laners each game. Both of the teams, kudos to you.
Oh, that's true. And look at that, Rafaela skin, one of my favorite skin. Now, yet again, they are going in strong with the lane
Oh,
cut. Okay, Team Venom Esports, they have been showing us this kind of gameplay right from the game number one. So this was kind of expected. Now, they will be moving ahead, making sure to get the jungler's attention.
oh my God! 2 times already. This time, Rafaela forced to use the flicker. And okay, the Kufra, the ball getting pulled with those ghostly hands, but of course, still safe in the arms of the angel that we see.
Yep, a ball getting pulled by ghostly hands. Hope that happens to someone someday. But anyways, going into the game straight ahead. One thing I would okay, they do have a Cooper, really hard to mention, but okay, they might be the first one just coming right up because the damage is actually just not there yet. They could have gotten it, but it goes away from their hands. Suyo a little late. Should have seen.
Okay. No, so you could have gotten the first kill, but again, we will be seeing that first Polar very, very soon. Near around that turtle, or maybe onto the top lane as well. Hilda being poked and getting her lane freeze. Oh my god, this is something big for Hilda, given the fact that she is known to dominate her own lane and she's not able to right now.
Yup, we are seeing a 1v1 happening between the EXP laners. I feel like the Yuzong not really aware that there is backup for this Hilda. And of course, the lack of damage which will be coming in because you're having a Faramis. So Faramis not the best damage dealer in the early phases of the game. And that is why they'll be lacking some damage, but they do have the Alpha to compensate for that. But how much can you compensate? That is the question.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be the question. I actually wanted to mention, I'm glad that you mentioned it, Fredo, because From is really bad damage dealing, and we can immediately see the first blood might just be coming out right up because Hilda gets taken down, and the Yuzong will be able to get away scot-free, but the Netherrealm is also popped off, and they will be retreating, but that is a massive resource wasted, really big cooldown, and they're not going to be having it quite soon. But right now the turtle engages up. This is the first one. Let's see who gets it with the restitution.
Oh, the Cobra is charging up, doesn't get H-Stamp, does get Mitsuyu, on to the other hand gets the turtle, but with the light form dealing so much damage. There we go, the kills are being secured left and right, 2 for 2 trade, but will this be a trade? Because Suyu, 50% of his HP left is on the chase, goes in, gets the double kill. The Faramis will be the one who will be taken out.
Of course, the one who can respawn the most, being, taking the most time to go down actually. But of course, the other one who still survived is that Hilda. The Hilda is just so strong. I mean, you throw anything at her and she's like, I don't care because I'm like a stone and you cannot really hurt a stone. And look at that. She goes inside the turret, she comes out again. But this time she might be getting caught because there are 2 of the deadliest fighters out there up against her. And she won't be able to survive that.
And Shiman also gets traded out. It is very interesting how the game is going so far, but Hilda might be the stone, but they probably just have the paper to wrap around it, and they get the trade for themselves. Right now they're going in for that red buff, but Lunox is aware of that, but the flicker being baited out is gonna be a really good resource for them. But okay, looks like the engage is still up. There is the light side. Brilliance being used up to Lunox, and the Kufra might be a little bit too late because he does use the Tyrant's Revenge. Lunox barely surviving. There's the Netherrealm coming in as well. Airtel really providing the damage as possible, but will be forced to retreat as Shiman gets taken down once again.
The tank. Yeah. Oh my god, the tank is such a brilliant tank. He made sure his core members are safe and sacrifices himself. What a play coming up. That is how a tank should be playing around. But in that way, they are losing up quite a few, turrets, and Gold Shield into the bot lane of the Yuzhong does join up. They did a very early lane switch.
Yep, an early lane switch coming in, Revitalize being popped, 2 supports. Oh, look at that stun coming in, but there is the Spear of Alpha coming in as well. And that means the Lunox will be falling down, the Angel going down here. Now there comes the Witch trying to do something there. But of course, Param is not able to do the best with that. But now, okay, look at that. The Suyo, he still wants to go in. Arjun on the hunt with the Spear, but not enough damage to take down the Angel. And now they're still looking for more. They're still looking hungry. Netherrealm being popped as well. But this time, who will be getting this fight out? Shaman will be caught out yet again. And into the hands of the Paramis this time.
Okay, Lunox should be joining. Okay, flicker combination immediately coming in, turning the tide onto the favor of Team Venom Esports. Oh my god, Moon Knight. This guy has definitely like dual personalities. There is the light and dark side, and Yuzong is also coming into the aid. Killing spree for this mid laner, completely changing the pace of the game.
Oh, definitely they will be taking ahead the purple buff as well. Now onto the game. Oh, Tuyu does get spoiled by that one holy baptism coming under the help as well, but the damage is not yet there. Again, both the teams are on a bridge that is about to fall. If one side they put a little pressure, but the Cobra jumping ahead with no backup so far, but it's a very good line through bench. Look at that. Will be losing his life, but the Netherrealm will be helping them to save up, and in that process they lose the Lunox as well. But wait a minute. Earth trying to get something, but she has to back off for now.
Yep, she has to back off, but there will be a tower being taken as well. So even though Step Bros were trying to play their cards in their favor, they were not really able to do the best. But of course, they did enough. But for now, we're seeing a 2v1 happening in the top lane side. He was still able to do a lot, but he's still going down there. And now there comes a Rose Gold Meteor onto the hands of the Brody. Tyrant's Revenge being charged at the moment, but he will not be committing totally. Spear of Alpha coming in as well. And it will be the disengage coming in from both sides.
An off-cam kill happening. Faramis got taken down, but it doesn't really matter because he respawned immediately. That's the perk of having a Faramis. But anyways, just like you said, Fredo, right now, there is the Rose Gold being bought, and also it was immediately procced by that Yuzong. Good engage by Yuzong, but right now, this is where Yuzong will kind of stop shining because he is early game, and he's not able to do anything much right now into the game. Brody does want to do the damage, but the Dragon is back for the revenge. Might be going in, but no, look at the damage. He cannot take it, but off-cam kill again happening into the bot lane. What is happening? Why is Hilda and Faramis getting taken down much? But anyway, they're going to be securing turret. Right now, the map control is fighting to the hands of Venom Esports, but there's an engage into the mid lane.
Oh, the engage is very all for dealing so much damage. He's trying to get that, but the Netherrealm will be helping him to survive. Kufra is on a chase along with the Lunox. The Lunox is there. Wait a minute, are we gonna see? Okay, no so far, but the jump will be now. They are just trying to go in for, but that will be the Alpha losing the life. Lunox doing an absolute amazing job, but there will be the backup. He will be traded off. Lunox will be killed. The Hilda is something and amazing, because once the Lunox have used up all those resources, you can see the Hilda charging on.
Yep, and with that, third turtle secured as well. So of course, 3 turtles going into their favor, but of course, will they be able to make the best use of the 3 turtles and the goal advantage that they have? 3 turtles for 3k gold advantage. So that means that even though their lineup on the enemy side, which is Team Step Bros, they have 2 supports in their lineup and they don't have the best damage in the early game, but even with that, they have been able to do very, very well. Don't you think, Ray?
Yeah, definitely. They are doing a really good job, but this is where the game is looking quite in the favor of Venom Esports due to the map control that they've gotten. But one thing is for sure, if this game goes for too long, Faramis's Netherrealm is going to be popping off much frequently, and he's going to be respawning very frequently even if you take him down. So that is something they really need to consider, because if this game keeps on pushing for late, they might have a slight advantage, because Kufra, he cannot land his jumps when all the turrets have fallen because there's not many walls to go in for. But okay, engage is up.
Oh, look at them. They are fighting for the dominance right here. Another one helping them survive. In turn, taking down the Yuzong that the Kufra is charging up, waiting up for. But no, the charge will be denied. And that will be the Hilda falling down. The Lunox have always been a very good presence into the team fights, making sure that they are the ones, making sure that the Lunox is taking from the highest SP damage dealer.
Yep. Oh! Here comes the jump, but now the Kufra will not be able to connect it properly. Of course, there was a tower taken there, and that would be enough. But now there comes the Spear of Alpha, and the Brilliance being popped off just to make the escape. And that should be a good objective secured there. But because now they don't really have enough towers on the map to take shelter in, so they're really exposed, and they will be confined in their bases for this first thought.
Yeah, this is the first floor and they're already being pushed to their bases, which is not looking good. They want to push the lithium as much as possible, but this Iritel is going to be a massive threat for them because she has the heavy crossbow, and that is the thing. She has better AoE than Brody, and because of it, even look at that Sky Piercer has 40 stacks, so that is good enough stacking damage, and because of it, okay, there's already an engage up, and Mr. He's going to be taken down, and okay, top lane, 1 versus 1.
Oh, Iritel, you cannot do a 1v1 against Brody. And let's have a look at the itemization as well. The game's and on a little slow phase until the Lord will be reaching towards the Nexus. The Brody already up with the Sky Piercer. I do believe that Sky Piercer, he would be having the less than 20 stacks, but it's okay. He does have the damage. But right now the main concern is they need to make sure that they are getting the Kufra, because look at that, they are targeting the Kufra. Lunos in a very bad position as well. Gets the light form, tries to run away, but no, there is a chase onto her. She is safe for now. She popped that dark form as well, but no, the chase will be continued. Hilda will be the one taking them down, and the Iritel joins up for the chase. There we go, the chase is there, but onto the off camera as well. Look at that, the camera will be banned, did get banned, and they just lost 2 members.
2 members falling, a lot of towers falling as well. But of course, holy defense still up, so they might be, they might be able to defend these inhibitor turrets. But of course, they did lose a lot of people in that process. And now the pressure is building up on them. They don't really have towers, and they don't really have any sort of control over their own jungle area. So going into the jungle is risky for them right now. But of course, they do have 2 supports as well. So let's see how things goes after this.
Yeah, so far, right now, they defended the Lord, really good defense. Their inhibitors are still up, but they have completely lost out the map control everywhere. And that is something to be concerned about. And right now, the goal lead is 4K, so Venom Esports is in a little bit of a comfortable position to be breathing in. But still, they have a Kufra, and right now, this is where kind of Kufra falls in, because what are you supposed to do? They're going to be staying inside the base. You can't really go inside the turret and engage because that is risky. You're going to get taken down. And right now, this is where Team Step Bros might be able to step up their game and get something.
Oh, that's true. Look at that. They are gearing up for a team fight, making sure that they get a wipe out. Now the Suyu does get spotted, does spots the Hilda. Hilda is still there. Oh, there we go. The flicker engaged, the torn apart memory, and the last hit from last. Paramis will be the ones who are taking down Suyu, but the Weather Realm will be here. The Kufra also jumping up, giving them the best of the best jumps. Triple kill secured by the Lunox, and that would be a maniac, but no, Alpha would be the one going at. Oh, there we go. We got the maniac. Now waiting for that savage, but no, it will be the Lunox losing her life. The perfect jump coming up onto that Hilda. Yet again, Hilda will be the one losing life. That's like a 4-4-4 trade.
Well, of course, it could have been a 4-4-5 actually. It could have been a 4-4-6 actually, because the problem is, he died and he came back. So, he can die twice in a few, in very quickly, and he can come back as well. So, what do you say about that? But for now, we're looking at the Lord, which is up. I was just about to say that, the Suyu, he died at the wrong timing. But the fact is, he died, and because he died, the enemy got way too cocky and they went in for too much. And that is why they were all taken down as well. And now, let's see who gets this enhanced Lord. The first enhanced Lord of the game. Very important.
Yeah, this is the Luminous Lord, and you have to put effort into it because especially Team Step Bros, they don't have any more turrets left. Okay, Yuzong does have the Black Dragon form. Are you aware? You need to get out of it. But alright, you're hiding in the bush. Yuzong doing the sensible job, but do not get caught because he might just get bursted down immediately because there is the thorn about memory shutting down the dragon right into the sky, and with one PXP laner out of the picture. Right now, Team Step Bros, you can do something. You can get the Lord and turn the favors to your tide or tide to your favors.
Okay, this could be a very easy, but the Brody is in a very bad position right now. He's all alone, no backup, and he gets a jump on him, and he will be taken down. Iritel looking quite low, but they are onto the backline. Alpha as well, quite low. The Lord is up. The Retribution is there. it will be the Alpha falling down, an easy retribution into the hands of the Suyu will be taking down the Lord, and they are trying to move ahead, trying to get more bloods as well, but they will be not going ahead because that's the Hilda. Like you need the Lunok to attack the Hilda, but no, wait a minute, Holy Baptism coming up from the Irithel as well. Now the Irithel, who is like 40% of the HP, dealing damage, waiting it out, but there we go. There comes the promise with the support, and he will be the one taken down. Okay, Suyu as well. Oh, the Black Dragon Form, look at that, the Petrify combo, perfect combination coming up, but the Faram is getting more blood time by time, gets the triple kill. The Lord is here as well. They are still engaging. They still want to make sure that they are taking them down. Netherrealm will be coming in a little late, but in that process, they still lose the Hilda and another EXP laner down.
Yep, a lot of kills taken. Again, an overextension coming in, I would say. The Suyo definitely needed, I mean, he could have went back there, he could have even pinged the Irithel that it's fine, let's not extend it, we don't really have our teammates yet, so let's just back off. But of course they went in because they thought 2 supports, well, I think we can handle it. But now they pay the price with those kills down, a Lord being completely wasted, that too the enhanced Lord not able to make the best out of it. I hope they learn from it and do not repeat the same mistakes in the next fight that they're going to take for the next enhanced Lord. But for now, Ray, how do you think things are looking so far for both teams?
I mean, right now this game is going into the 16 minutes of the phase. Brody and Irithel both have scaled up immensely, but there are a few mistakes happening into the side of Team Stepbros. They need to save their carry, the Brody and the Alpha, somehow, because they missed out that Lord because of that. Other than that, they're really doing good, and this game could be going into their hands if they protect the Alpha and get a good Lord. Just like in the previous fight, it was possible, but they didn't get it. But if they get it, I think they stand a really, really good chance. But Team Venom doing a really good job. Look at Suyo, he is dodging everything as possible, and there comes the vroom vroom.
Okay, Irithel looking quite low though. The fact that these Stepbros, the only key is to take all the games to the late game. If they manage to do that yet again, that game will be an easy for them. Now, they do have the Faramis onto that damage. They do have the Faramis who's getting that nether realm as well. This could be another easy lot for them, but given the fact that they are over engaging, we have seen them going inside, even though they have taken down the main core heroes like the Irithel, like the Yuzhong. Look at them, they are engaging yet again.
Yes, they want to go in for another engage, a bloody engage this time around. Because look at that Kufra and the Petrify combo coming in, but it's not enough to take anybody down. The sustain is still there. The Irithel might be able to take down the Brody, but will she be able to take down all the others as well? But no, it's a triple kill secured there by the Alpha. And with that, 4 members for 3. That's not the best trade that you want to have, especially in the later phase of the game, because now death timers are up, death timers are high. Lunox wants to escape, but she will not be able to do so because enemy are chasing her down. But look at that, she is able to take down 1 member before she goes down. That should be enough. But of course, the minions marching in from all the sides. Paramis goes down because he knows he can just come back in the time and he can do whatever he wants. But like you said, Ray, the girl with the vroom vroom, not able to do enough, I guess, in this game.
Yep, and right now Suyo, the Arjuna, he's looking for that heavenly arrow to do something, but he will be pressured to go back, and this Lord will go into the hands of Team Stepbros. And this is what I was basically talking about. They were able to synchronize their team fight, and right now they're winning it out. Irithel is not able to survive. Her bike is getting punctured really, really badly, and they need to do something about it. They need to get spare tires, bulletproof tires if needed, because if she doesn't survive, she is their lead. She is the late game damage, and if nothing happens, they're going to be losing it out, and there might be an engage coming up soon.
Oh, I feel like the engage is brewing slowly and steadily because there the torn apart memory takes down the Kufra. They are trying to go in for more. The Lunox will be taking that light form route to make sure that she is safe, but the Lord is marching down. They are not getting a very good lane sync, but they will be managed to pop off at least the 1 inhibitor onto the bot lane side. Look at the Lord marching down, gets a supercharge onto the turret. The Kufra, as well as the down, that means that they can get an easy turret. The easy another member, and that will be the Suyu falling down along with the Lunox taken down. The wipeout is here.
And with that base being locked down, completely shut down, their complete wiped out as well. What can we say about this? Because in this game, Step Bros have stepped up their game and they have taken the victory in their own hands with this pick that they had. What a game it was.
You know, Team Step Bros, obviously, they stepped up their game right away from the game number 2. And game number 3, they repeated basically what just happened. Because I was thinking, I was a little skeptical because the game was going into the hands of Venom Esports so far. I mean, we just saw they were pushed into their base. Team Venom Esports had every tower except for the one turret that was lost onto the top lane. That is how much of domination Team Venom had created. You'd think that this game would go into smoothly, but they were able to stall it into the late game. And this is the thing. This is the thing that they were looking for. And right now, I'm seeing a deja vu of the same things that happened in the second game, PG. Late game is being worn out by Team Step Bros. Team Venom, they gotta do something.
That's true. That's true. They need to start picking up the late game heroes. They do have the Iratel, they do have the late games resources, but the problem is they lost that tempo. They were not able to create the dominance effect that they had into the early game or the early stages of the game. So naturally, the late game is definitely into the hands of Team Step Bros. But that was it for the game number 3. And let's take a short breather. Let's take a short break, and we'll be right back with game number 4 because this games are definitely leaning towards Team Step Bros right now.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Mask, I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
A brand new tournament mode is about to kick off. Welcome to the MLBB Rising Open. Simply log in during the weekend and you're in. Just by playing MRO matches, you can earn MRO coins and spend them in the MRO shop for a variety of rewards. Rise to the top in your region and win tons of diamonds. Every time you win a bracket, you'll be recognized as a rising esports star in your current bracket classification and qualify for higher tier competition the next week. You can also earn honorary titles to show off on various interfaces in the game. Each week, you'll get multiple challenge attempts so you don't have to worry about a few bad games. Need more attempts? You can also earn an additional attempt each week by completing specific tasks. In the early stages of the MRO, your unfinished bracket progress will carry over to the next week to make advancement easier. Find teammates with ease. You can team up with anyone with the same bracket progress as you at any time during the tournament. Say goodbye to unfair matches. To ensure a fair and competitive environment for all participants, Mythic rank players will start in a higher tier than other players. We hope every MLBB player will be able to enjoy the thrill of tournament-style competition. The MLBB Rising Open awaits.
Strike first and without mercy. Where I tread, death follows. Enjoy your last breath. Deploying smoke. Going dark. War is my trade. Death is my craft. Backup plan? I am the backup plan. My destiny is what I make of it.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Mask. I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
A brand new tournament mode is about to kick off. Welcome to the MLBB Rising Open. Simply log in during the weekend and you're in. Just by playing MRO matches, you can earn MRO coins and spend them in the MRO shop for a variety of rewards. Rise to the top in your region and win tons of diamonds. Every time you win a bracket, you'll be recognized as a rising esports star in your current bracket classification and qualify for higher tier competition the next week. You can also earn honorary titles to show off on various interfaces in the game. Each week, you'll get multiple challenge attempts so you don't have to worry about a few bad games. Need more attempts? You can also earn an additional attempt each week by completing specific tasks. In the early stages of the MRO, your unfinished bracket progress will carry over to the next week to make advancement easier. Find teammates with ease. You can team up with anyone with the same bracket progress as you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to JOYTIME CUP. You guys are tuned in at the fourth match of the day. So far, Step Bros have secured 2 points into their hands. Now, 2 more points into their hands, and they will be crowned as the victors. But Team Venom Esports, they are always there to stop them. Into the first 3 games, we've seen that Venom Esports do have the early game advantage into their hands. They play around that early game, but they are not able to end the game during that mid to the late game. And thus, Team Step Bros is sweeping up 2 victories into the hands. This is your caster Peachy, and I'm along with Fredo this time. Hello, Fredo.
Sun rises when I
How's
give
the
the
match
word.
is going on so far?
Well, the match are going on quite well. I mean, crushing everyone's expectations, Step Bros have clearly turned the tides in their favor in the last match as well. Even though Venom Esports, they had a very good lead, they decided to throw the game as well. Again, I mean, I've seen Venom Esports in various tournaments, and in all the tournaments that I've seen, they'll usually do the same. They always throw the game away due to their silly mistakes. And like I always say, silly mistakes will cost you a big time in this kind of tournaments where stakes are quite high. And we can already see the bans happening on your screens right now. We can see these 3 tanky heroes being banned out along with the Matilda. What do you think the rest of the bans will be, Peachy?
The Matilda will definitely be a perma ban now. The first game they opened it up and they don't want to open it again. Understandable. Now the next few bans will be heavily onto that mage as well, because you know that the EU is truly annoying. This could be the next ban, or probably the Suyu, the Alpha. I feel like the Alpha should be respected here. The Alpha needs to be banned. First 3 matches we have seen all Alpha now. Come on, let's go. We need to see something new.
Yep, I mean, we have been seeing the alpha way too much, and I mean, it seems, I mean, if you do something again and again, it becomes predictable. The enemy knows what you're trying to do, so they will be able to outplay you. They need to change their cards, they need to do something better this time around, and because of that, they will be planning something new. We did give them enough time, in this break, so I hope they have come up with new strategies to fight and win in this match. Let's see though what they're deciding to ban out. Okay, they go with the Zushin and Hilda as their last bans on each sides, and it will be the first pick is actually the most interesting part of the game. So let's see what Step Bros decide to pick up for themselves, which will be to either to go with the flex pick or do they want to go with the prio? That is the question here.
Oh, that's true.
The
Let's
Immortal
see,
One chose me to
how
vanquish the
it will be
shadows
going
that
ahead,
plague
because
this world.
there is a possibility that the Alpha would be again picked up. But no, Stebros picks up the Suyu for themselves this time. They just want to show that dominance effect, even though Team Venom Esports
Experience
that
the
can pick
euphony of
up the Alpha.
suffering.
Yep, they can definitely pick up the alpha, but okay, this time around, Venom Sports will get their hands onto the Granger. So that is a really, really good thing because I've seen Venom Esports playing very good with the Granger, especially in Zagi Ball Money. He is that guy whose Granger actually impressed me quite a lot in the matches that I've seen him play the Granger. And that is why I do feel like this Granger will be going into his hands. But for now, let's see what they pair it up with in this draft.
Okay, there's a high possibility that we would be seeing. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Two
What?
goal lanes, or is it a Harith mage? Because there is, Harith is quite versatile. That we have seen him playing into the mid lane as well. But this is new. Mid lane Harith, like, it looks like Team Venom Esports. They are probably playing into the late games right now.
Of course, we might be seeing the Harith going into the mid lane, but there's also a high possibility that we might be seeing a Granger into the jungle area.
I am not the
So
only
those are
one
two
bound by
really,
this
really big
chains.
things that Venom Esports are planning right now. And I mean, we did ask them to come up with something other than the Irithel and the Alpha, and now they come up with way too much than I asked them for actually. They go with the Harith, they go with the Granger as well, and we're not really sure what the lanes that these two heroes will be going into. But Step Bros have clear plans because they are going with
This
the low
land
E
is
for
our
the diversion
homeland,
and the
and
Inferno
it will
pursuit
soon be our
onto the
burial
Phobias.
ground.
Okay, so for the picks are really looking good. The Lapu Lapu coming onto the play as well quite quickly against a Phobius. Now, you know that the Lapu Lapu does give out a lot of CC into the team fights, trying to dive into the back lanes and the passive helping him up as well. So that is a very good pick coming up. But again, they need that tank. They need the goal laners. Onto the side of Team Step Bros, they definitely need the goal laners. Now, talking about the goal laners, they still have Beatrix up their sleeve.
Yep, they still have that Beatrix up their sleeve, and I mean, I would not mind seeing another goal lane pick on the side of Venom Esports because they might as
For
well plan to
honor!
go all out with that damage composition because we already know the Harriet could be sent to the mid lane, the Granger could be sent into the jungle, and they might be able to pick another goal laner for themselves. And who knows what you just mentioned might be picked as well. The Beatrix might be coming in handy. But of course, the Lapu Lapu into the EXP up against the Phobius. Very good matchup, I would say. And with the recent buffs which the Lapu Lapu received, he should be able to, do well in the EXP lane. But for now, we're looking at the second phase of the bans. We're seeing Lunox and Tigreal on both sides. What do you say about this Tigreal, though? Do you think it's really required here?
Cerberus do have a Tigreal onto their sleeves as well. It's so understandable that they don't want to come up with the darks, a lot of CC into their hands. So this is something of a 50-50 ban that I would say. Let's, if in doubt, just ban it because, who knows that your enemies might come up with the same kind of heroes that you were expecting. So it is just better to put them up. But again, you're talking about the Lunox getting banned, the Lunox getting respected. That means that we might be seeing some of the tankiest heroes coming up from side of Team Sephiroth very, very soon.
Yeah, very, very soon. Let's see though, in the second phase, they have done really well. I mean, banning out two mages that could have been, a big counter for them. But of course, along with that, we're seeing the Irithel getting banned from the other side because we all know Irithel gets, it does counter the Granger and the Harriet. But for now, let's see what the pick which Venom Esports will be coming with, because they did pick up the Granger and the Harriet. But what will they be pairing it up with? I don't really have anything in my mind as well. They could definitely go for a Vexana here, because the Eternal Guard will serve as another tanky frontline for themselves. So I do feel like the Vexana should be a safe pick here if they consider that. But let's see what they go for anyways.
Okay, the Irithel getting banned, understandable. You don't want to open up that lady. It really did not
Oh,
work it out in my opinion. But again, it's okay. But another lucky day for me. Chow coming onto the play again into the hands of Team Venom Esports. We have seen that into the match number 1 and directly to match number 4. I feel like the Chow would be their winning factor right here again.
in my pocket.
of course, a winning factor, because the Chow has been the best hero in the entire JOYTIME Cup. Because let me tell this to everybody out there, the Chow has had the best win rate in the entire JOYTIME Cup, along with the another hero called Joy. So both of these heroes, whenever they are on a team, it is usually the team with the Chow or the Joy that wins the match. So that is why the JOYTIME Cup has been a very, very favorite place for the Chow users. But let's see if Shaman on the Chow will be able to perform and redeem himself from that Kufra's performance that he showed in the last match.
Yep, that's true. There we go. The Moscow coming into the play yet again, along with a tankiest hero, the tanky tank Belleric. Now the Belleric does have enough damage with the Wrath of Tyre, as well as, let's not forget, if they pair it up with a blade armor, that could really work against. But Venom Esports, they come back again
Oh,
with the Change.
oh my god. The Chang'e yet again. And it's going to be Moon Knight playing the Chang'e. We did see him performing well, but not enough. And this time around, the enemy team, Step Bros, they still want to go for the team fight composition. And we do know that the Chang'e did not really perform good enough in the later phase of the game, when they were actually supposed to take those team fights. But of course, we have seen them performing good enough. So let's see if they're able to do the same in this game as well. And with that being said, Step Bros on the on the advantage right now in the fourth match here. Let's see if they're able to continue the domination that they showed in the last two games, or will Team Venom Esports be able to bounce back this time around?
Till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
Oh, that's true. That is what we are here for at the match number 4. But ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome you into the land of dawn. You're watching the 4th match of the day. While Team Step Bros have 2 points into their hands, will this game be into the hands of Team Venom Esports, or Team Step Bros trying to take the game, trying to take away the throne into their hands? But into the mid lane, I do see skirmish already.
Of course, trying to clear those lanes is actually a very, very hard thing to do, because when you have a Belleric, you're definitely going to take some damage. And look at that, Belleric already dealing a lot of damage from Yin Yang reaction. Deals a lot of damage onto the Chang'e there, but Chang'e still has enough to survive. And Moskov clearly getting dominated on the other lane by the Granger.
Oh, the Granger though. Look at that. Look at that. This is what they are coming up with, putting the Harriet onto that jungler. This is pretty interesting. I was hoping to see something new, and they are showing something new. But again, they are stealing up quite a few resources right into the side of the Suyu, making sure that the Suyu won't be having enough farm on his hands. Again, a very good move coming in from the side of Venom Esports.
Oh, Yin Yang reaction still dealing a lot of damage. And now the Joe might be arriving, but he will be too late, because the Lapu Lapu will get taken down first. And that means it's a good setup for this first turtle which is coming up. And that means the attention should be shifted towards the goal lane. That is onto the Moskov. But will they be doing that, or will they still want to take this fight when they will be having a level deficit along with a member who is not yet level 4? Let's see what they decide to do here.
Yep, let's just see what they are planning because the turtle is up now. Again, the turtle is something that you cannot be miss. The first turtle, there is a skirmish Suyu while he is having a little easy time. But that 1v1 matchup, okay, Harry takes away the turtle. The Zaman force dropped as well. You're looking at the Dyrot being too low, will be taken down along with that team. Chebros are crumbling down. Every single member who was protecting the Suyu will be taken down.
Yep, overprotection, but of course they did get the turtle as the compensation for that. But will it be enough as a compensation? But now we are seeing that both the teams are almost level in terms of farm even after that matchup. Chang is trying to take that buff away and he might be able to do so. And yes, he does. Oh my god. Chang being so naughty out there. And look at the meteor shower coming in as well.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. We are looking at the same, but the Harris melting down, the Belric, there won't be a chase. Team Vietnamese, what we do see some disciplined gameplay coming up from them, but they don't overextend. That's the good thing about them. But onto the side of team, yeah, okay, the diversion play is coming up. That was there just to scare them up, but because they have already seen it, an easy top lane for them because the Beleric is coming to the help, but I feel like he will be the one taken down.
Oh, let's see. Changi also has to recede in the mid lane though. Loi will be going down. And now the Chow able to make the escape as well. But now they're shifting their focus onto the Moscow. On the other side though, in further pursuit onto the Lapu Lapu. Still manages to get away with that little bit of spell vamp that he has. Let's see though. They're focusing their attention onto the Moscow, but they're not really getting success in taking him down. But this time they put in more numbers. Let's see if it comes out fruitful for them.
Oh, Fear of Misery does connect onto the Chow. Chow trying to get away of Dragon, unable to do so. He loses the life. That will be the Louis who will be taking down the Granger. And in that process, the Chow is down as well. That was 0 for 2 trade. A very well trade. But this time, this feels like the Turtle will be there into the hands of Team Step Bros. But that will be just Team Vietnamese for sweeping it away.
Yup, they're trying to make a comeback happen. It seems like it's going to go into game 7 or something because oh my god, both these teams playing so well. It might be a level, it might be level right now on a 2-2. If Venom Esports continue doing the same that they're doing right now, but oh, it seems like Moskov might not be able to escape this onslaught. It's coming on to him, and it will be the Granger securing the kill there. Kusuyo using the retribution to secure the turtle, and now they decide to back off on both sides. Lapu making his way into the mid lane. This seems like they want to make an engage happen.
Okay. Both the teams are just playing it off slowly and steadily, making sure that they don't lose any more turrets, into their hands. Now, Suyu did make a way into the bot lane, so we might be seeing something brewing up onto the mid lane. Chow waiting up with the way of Dragon. Will he be able to successfully do it? Because the Wrath of Dragon cuts next onto the Change. Gets the Change down. The next might be that Chow, because the Chow is the bravest fighter, comes in handy for that Lapu Lapu, dealing damage onto the back lanes. So, okay, the Spear of Misery connects perfectly onto that Harris, making sure that the Harris has to retreat back. But Willow, the Beleric dealing damage. Okay, this is what the Beleric is known about.
But of course, and along with that, the Spear of Destruction coming in from the Moskov will be able to take down the Harry. Inazagi not able to do the best, but now there comes the Way of Dragon. Meteor Shower coming in as well, does not really connect well. And now there's no follow-up for this Chow, and that is why he might be going down. But for the pursuit coming in at the right time, and with that, Chow will be going down there. And now there comes the Granger with his bullets, but it is out of his range. And now both of the teams will be recalling. But now I feel like Team Step Bros are really stepping up the game, and they're taking things into their own hands. They might be able to get this third game as well. Fourth game, I mean.
Okay, that could be highly possible into their hands, given the fact that they are playing it very, very well, making sure that they are not allowing Team Venom Esports to get that dominance effect. Now on to that Lapu Lapu, avoiding every single skill coming up, but Chow, I feel like he is going to be in a very bad position, but the way of Dragon getting onto that, he will be the one taken down, unfortunately. But you know, they are still going in for more. There is some damage onto him. The Changi as well dealing damage onto the backlines, you know, targeting the lower E with the basic attacks, gets the moving speed from a skill 2 and won't be making that move. Okay, there is this Changi who will be taken down with the help of the passive of the Bellring. Okay, the Harrow does join up the game. The fight with the Saman Force does gets a trade right there. Though this is looking good, but the diversion play is here. Look at that. Finally, Harrod does dodge the yin and yang combo with the bravest fighter, activating that, and you know the Louis has to make sure that he is flickering it out. Okay, one more yin and yang combo. Oh, well, Lapu Lapu, you are in a very wrong position. Will be taken on another Zaman Force here, and the SOD connecting directly onto that Harrod. He will be taken down. You know, members by members are just falling down, and this team fight is just not getting over.
Of course, the Lapu Lapu sustaining so much, but in the end getting taken down in a very, very compromising position. And now it seems that another team fight is breaking out. It seems like an all-out brawl, but this time around, Way of Dragon will be putting that Wreck of Giant inside the turret. But there is enough damage, because of which Moscow will be able to get a kill onto the Granger there. Unfortunately, the Granger will fall down, but SOD, look at this guy, his SODs never miss. And now they're going for the Lord. It should be an easy one for them, because the enemy does not really have their goal laner. And Harriet is up top. So easy objective secured, and they can continue to do the same things that they have been doing so far to get this game into their hands.
No, that's true, Fredo. Look at them. They are trying to take down the Lapu Lapu, successfully taking him down. That was overextension coming up. Now they make a diversion play. I feel like they have done it quite too early. They could have gotten a flank onto Team Enemy Esports, but they just wanted to clear off those minions for themselves. Now, talking about the Chow as well, his positioning is quite well.
Yep, quite well. Changi able to clear those lanes and save those turrets. But of course, how long can you keep doing that? Because the enemy will be coming at you with those skills and they'll be trying to dive at you actually. And look at that diversion play coming in. And they're still going in for more Infernal Pursuit being used as well. And with that, there comes the Way of Dragon along with the Weight of Giant. And with that, look at the bullets coming in from this Granger, Weight of Giant. And with that, Infernal Pursuit and Phobias will get taken down there with the Lapu Lapu, both the EXP laners, the first one to lose their lives. And a turret secured there as well by the Suyo. They're taking the huge advantage of this Lord that they have taken. But is it enough? For now, Zaman Force being popped off, and Luo E will not be able to survive. He will be going down into the hands of the Harriet. And that seems like a Lord which was taken there has not been utilized to the max.
Oh my god, you know, look at them, you know, those minions looking quite big. They were able to save the poly passive from the top lane, which is again a good sign, but they are losing members left and right. There is the Harriet, and take a look at the itemization as well. Harriet is a little bit behind, but the Suyu is like one step ahead, gets the BOD as well. Okay, they are coming up with the diversion play, but the Spear of Misery connecting onto the Chow waiting up, comes with the flick, the Way of Dragon, but no way, he doesn't have any backup from that Lapu Lapu, who is getting a chase. Suyu blinks in, tries to get that the bravest fighter coming into the play as well, but no, it will be the Moscow who is deleting every single member. Now he is all farmed up. He has the farm, he has the gold, he has the itemizations as well. What is left for the Moscow to deal? Nothing there.
Yep. Those were quite extended team fights coming in from both the sides. Now they'll be focusing on taking their objectives. And look at that, Radiant Armor already bought by the Beneric, but this Changi still seems to be doing a lot of damage. And that means now this second Lord of the game will be becoming more and more important for both sides. Oh, Changi completely unaware, and with that gets taken down with an ambush diversion play coming in. That is a man advantage that they have, and now they can look for a comfortable Lord, while the Moscow will be busy pushing down the top lane because of the global presence that he has with the SOD.
That's true. He does have his SOD ready as well. Now onto the mid lane. I do see the bravest fighter coming onto the play along with the SOD getting missed. Now he has to walk all the way here because I feel like the Harith is there for a backup of the yin and yang combo directly onto that Lapu Lapu. He is safe for now with a sliver of HP, but there comes the diversion play with the combo of yin and yang. Gets the Lapu Lapu right into the head. Now they are going in for more. The Zaman force coming into play as well. Death Sonata directly onto that Phoebes. Okay, the Valerie comes up over the Phoebes comes up with a revitalize. Interestingly enough, they are surviving in the log going into the hands of the Sepros. Okay, wait a minute, into the mid lane, the turret is going down and that damage, Phoebes. Okay, Phoebes makes that Winter Crown play. He is safe for now. Look at that HP, that sliver of HP. Oh my god.
Well, almost surviving that. And now they're making their way onto the inhibitors, but of course Suyo won't be successful in taking those inhibitors, but they do have the Lord marching down the top lane side. They do have the enhanced Lord in their favor, and this enhanced Lord will be knocking down the top lane tier 1, top lane tier 3, the inhibitor, as soon as it gets in its range. So they have to be really careful while carrying it, as well as maintain the positioning that they need. And with that, there comes the wrath of Dryad with your shower being used as well. But will it be enough? That is the question. And there are no answers that I can see on the screen right now because it seems like 2 members have been going down for 1. But the minions are still pouring in. They still need to defend. But the enemy seems to be not interested because they have lost 2 members. So they will try only for the mid lane. But there won't be enough efforts because the damage is done. And oh, Moskov, good reflexes there. And SOD missing this time.
Sonata coming into the play as well. The Beleric running away for his HP, but the double kill into the hands of Suyu. He goes and tries to make a triple kill play and gets the triple kill and moves away to safety. Now it is just the Lapu Lapu and with Chow to make sure that they are getting those minions off because this is slowly coming towards that Nexus, that crystal as well. Diversion play comes up. They perfectly sync, making sure that all the members are coming up now. There is this Lapu Lapu trying to go away, and unfortunately he will be taken down. Team Stebros picking up the victory.
Victory!
And Team Step Bros on a rampage right now. Venom Esports winning the first one, but it seems like Team Step Bros want to end this fast. They don't want to waste any more time. It seems like they have tried to take the shorter route by taking taking it into their own hands, and now they're going for a 3-1 lead. So the next match could be the last match, could be the final match of this tournament. So let's see what happens in the next game.
The Moscow does picks up the MVP now. I feel like it will be getting a respect ban, but that was it for the game number 4, guys. We will be right back with game number 5, so don't go anywhere, and also don't forget that we will be having giveaways.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Mask, I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
A brand new tournament mode is about to kick off. Welcome to the MLBB Rising Open. Simply log in during the weekend and you're in. Just by playing MRO matches, you can earn MRO coins and spend them in the MRO shop for a variety of rewards. Rise to the top in your region and win tons of diamonds. Every time you win a bracket, you'll be recognized as a rising esports star in your current bracket classification and qualify for higher tier competition the next week. You can also earn honorary titles to show off on various interfaces in the game. Each week, you'll get multiple challenge attempts so you don't have to worry about a few bad games. Need more attempts? You can also earn an additional attempt each week by completing specific tasks. In the early stages of the MRO, your unfinished bracket progress will carry over to the next week to make advancement easier. Find teammates with ease. You can team up with anyone with the same bracket progress as you at any time during the tournament. Say goodbye to unfair matches. To ensure a fair and competitive environment for all participants, Mythic ranked players will start in a higher tier than other players. We hope every MLBB player will be able to enjoy the thrill of tournament-style competition. The MLBB Rising Open awaits.
Strike first and without mercy. Where I tread, death follows. Enjoy your last breath. Deploying smoke. Going dark. War is my trade. Death is my craft. Backup plan? I am the backup plan. My destiny is what I make of it.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Mask. I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
A brand new tournament mode is about to kick off. Welcome to the MLBB Rising Open. Simply log in during the weekend and you're in. Just by playing MRO matches, you can earn MRO coins and spend them in the MRO shop for a variety of rewards. Rise to the top in your region and win tons of diamonds. Every time you win a bracket, you'll be recognized as a rising esports star in your current bracket classification and qualify for higher tier competition the next week. You can also earn honorary titles to show off on various interfaces in the game. Each week, you'll get multiple challenge attempts so you don't have to worry about a few bad games. Need more attempts? You can also earn an additional attempt each week by completing specific tasks. In the early stages of the MRO, your unfinished bracket progress will carry over to the next week to make advancement easier. Find teammates with ease. You can team up with anyone with the same bracket progress as you at any time during the tournament. Say goodbye to unfair matches. To ensure a fair and competitive environment for all participants, Mythic ranked players will start in a higher tier than other players. We hope every MLBB player will be able to enjoy the thrill of tournament-style competition. The MLBB Rising Open awaits.
Strike first and without mercy. Where I tread, death follows. Enjoy your last breath. Deploying smoke. Going dark. War is my trade. Death is my craft. Backup plan? I am the backup plan. My destiny is what I make of it.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Mask, I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
A brand new tournament mode is about to kick off. Welcome to the MLBB Rising Open. Simply log in during the weekend and you're in. Just by playing MRO matches, you can earn MRO coins and spend them in the MRO shop for a variety of rewards. Rise to the top in your region and win tons of diamonds. Every time you win a bracket, you'll be recognized as a rising esports star in your current bracket classification and qualify for higher tier competition the next week. You can also earn honorary titles to show off on various interfaces in the game. Each week, you'll get multiple challenge attempts so you don't have to worry about a few bad games. Need more attempts? You can also earn an additional attempt each week by completing specific tasks. In the early stages of the MRO, your unfinished bracket progress will carry over to the next week to make advancement easier. Find teammates with ease. You can team up with anyone with the same bracket progress as you at any time during the tournament. Say goodbye to unfair matches. To ensure a fair and competitive environment for all participants, Mythic ranked players will start in a higher tier than other players. We hope every MLBB player will be able to enjoy the thrill of tournament-style competition. The MLBB Rising Open awaits.
Strike first and without mercy. Where I tread, death follows. Enjoy your last breath. Deploying smoke. Going dark. War is my trade. Death is my craft. Backup plan? I am the backup plan. My destiny is what I make of it.
Play by play.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and
Gaze the stars and
Your
seek your path.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. You guys are watching the fifth game of the day. Look at that. In this best of seven series, Team Stebros have picked up 3 victories into the hands, leaving Venom Esports to 1 score. Now, they have a chance, because Team Stebros, who are onto the match point, that means if they win this match, they will be crowned as the JOYTIME Cup champions, but there is a chance that we might be seeing the team Venom Esports pulling it up this time. But will we be seeing that late game again? I will be joined by Fredo here once again. Look at that. Hello, Fredo. How are you?
Yep. And now we're looking at the bans and picks happening. Of course, I mean, Venom Esports, they want to make a comeback happen, but will it happen? That is the question, because they have not been able to perform the same way like they did in the first match. Because they have been, they have been showing games that they could have won. So it's getting really, really difficult to say if Venom Esports will be able to pull off this last match, which could be the last match for them. For now, looking at the bans, we are happening. Very standard bans. Of course, the low E being banned out here, which was so effective in the last match.
Okay, the bans are up. Now we will be looking at those simple standard bans so far, because they don't want to give away these kind of heroes. The Zushan, right from the start, we have seen that she was a staple ban. Now the Joy coming onto the play. Finally, some more action.
Yep, more action onto the battlefield. We'll be seeing a Suyo taking the jungle role here. And coming in from Step Bros, let's see what they decide to go for here. I definitely smell them picking up an alpha if they decide to go for a strategy like the previous games. If they want to go for something new, they could still pick up the Granger this time. Let's see if they go with the Granger here.
Experience the euphony of
the enemy picked it up
suffering.
last game, and oh, look at that. They go with the Granger. And with that,
Yep.
let's see what the next pick will be. We do have
Fight for the
a lot
ultimate
of options
answer.
still open. High loss could be picked up here, but instead they'll be going for Hilda.
Okay, Hilda, this is looking good, but into the following picks, I feel like Step Bros will be going ahead with the high lows. For now, we are looking at a Suyu getting picked, and along with the Suyu, we might be seeing Maze is coming up because the Lunox is not open, the Loi is not open. That means that leaves up to, Mazes like an Aurora or a Vixana to come into the play. But wait a minute, is this a Joy pick?
Oh, it is a Joy pick actually. I'm not really sure what is happening right now. If it is a Joy pick, then they're having 2 junglers on their side. But of course, you know that the Joy can actually be sent to the EXP as well. And even the Suyo, both of these could be flexed out in certain roles. And the Joy could even go to the mid. But for now, we're going to see them picking up the Joy along with the Irithel. So good mobility on their side, that's for sure.
Yep, that's true. The Irithel finally making it way into this match as well. I did mention a few matches ago that the game number 4 will be an Irithel, but looks like I was proved wrong, and that shifted to game number 5. Look at that. Irithel yet again. That means that they might go ahead trying to ban out something like a Beatrix.
Yep, they could be going in for the Beatrix ban here. Because of course the Granger could also be going into the the jungle. So of course that could be the case. But let's see what they decide to go for here. The last. Oh my god! I don't have any words to say. Piche, what do you think this fan is going to do here?
Okay. Fanny onto the side of Team Step Bros, that wasn't much of a good luck for them. But again, I think that is they are here for the revenge from the first match.
Yes, of course. There are, I mean, we have not been seeing the Fanny getting picked up so far. This time around, Step Bros are going to take this Fanny into their own hands. The assassin that everyone fears is being picked up here. So let's see what the next bans and picks will be. I already smell that a Kufra ban might be coming in for sure. But what about the rest of the bans? We'll figure it out. Let's see.
Okay, okay, look at that. So far, so good. The Chow will be banned. Chow was definitely a very good utility pick right into the last match, right into the first match as well. They have played it out very, very well. But, this time, no Chow onto the battlefield. There won't be the Fanny getting the way of dragon on her face. So they are just avoiding
I
that
am not
and
the
trying to
only
draft
one bound
around
by
Team
this
the
is banned.
chains.
Fanny, which is a good thing. Now, again, coming back to the ban section, the 4Vs will be taken off. The Kacha, the Ilos is still open. What are they going to do?
Well, of course, the high loss still remains open, and like you said, they could be picking up the high loss. I mean, I
Your
already
team is
expected them to pick up
banned.
the high loss, but they went for the Irithel, even though you know that there's already a Grandeur on the other side. Of course, you don't want
Your
them to ban
team
out the
is
Irithel
banned.
because that means it will become harder to counter the Grandeur. But with that being said, we're seeing the bans already taking place. It will be the Chow and the Khalid being banned out here. High loss still remains open for either side to pick it up, and it will be Step Bros who will be picking up the first hero. So I'm expecting a high loss, but of course the Kufra as well, right? So and both the teams have heroes that can get countered by the Kufra, but none of the teams seem to be banning out the Kufra here. I think instead of the Khalid, the Kufra ban could have been much better. What do you think, Michi?
That's true. That is true. The Kufra was definitely
Hope will
one of
find a
the
way,
most annoying
Your
even
hero.
team
when
is
all
And
is
banned.
right now you're
forlorn.
drafting around the Fanny, so the Kufra would be a very, very good ban right here. But no, that's not the case this time. But looks like they go ahead with the Vexana. The Vexana again a very good hero, a very good utility with Eternal card. But again, she is a little short on the damage, so that is something concerning. Now coming back to the picks, when Esports picks up the Barats. Now this is something new. This is really a very good tanky EXP laner, but I feel like Barats is
Your
really missing
team is
something on his
banned.
kit.
Well, the reason I see these Baraz getting picked up here is to counter the Fanny. But of course, a good Fanny player always knows around everything. So still, like I said, Kufra remains open, but they prioritize two tanky frontliners above the Kufra. So it's going to be a Joy in the mid lane. Really interesting. Let's see what Step Bros decide to go with their last pick. I definitely feel like it should be the Kufra, but there could be other options as well. So yeah, let's see what they're
True
figuring
love
out.
is like blood.
Yep, one last pick coming up, and that would be a Carmilla again. A very good pick paired up with the Vixana because they can combo it out, and along with the Granger as well, damage would be just multiplying and a very good rate. Right now, looking at those matchup, this is really, really looking good. The Granger onto the gold lane, the Vixana into the mid lane. Let's not forget the Suyu onto that jungle role as well. That means the Joy is definitely onto the mid. Now the Joy came up with a Petrify. Now this is new.
Yep. Joy with the Petrify. It's new, but of course it's not something that we have never seen. Because of course with
Welcome
Joy
to
with the
Mobile
Petrify, he can
Legends.
stun the enemy hero and will be able to get a lot more stacks out of the stun, because of
5
which he will be able
seconds
to
till the
use
enemy
that
reaches
ultimate
the
in time.
battlefield.
Because
Smash
sometimes what
them.
happens is the enemy is able to escape. So that is
Ultra
why we're seeing
deployed.
the Petrify onto the Joy. I think it's definitely for the Grandeur, even the Fanny as well. But let's see if it works out for them in their favor, or will enemy be able to play around it and outplay them.
Yep, this is what here we are for. You guys are watching Joy Time Cup and the first match of the day. While Setbos have three matches into their hands. Look at the mid lane matchup. The Vixana getting taunted by the Ring of Punishment, getting damage onto herself. She is low, but she is safe for now. No first blood so far, but there is a high possibility that the Joy could be sweeping away that first blood that we are looking for. The Granger versus a Irithel. This looks like a deja vu moment.
Oh, they are going in for the high loss, the tankiest player on the other side, and they still get a kill on him. And now they are going in with the Petrify being used already by the Joy. And it seems like Step Bros are already on a roll, losing 2 important kills, that too, one into the hands of the Fanny. And this seems to be the best start that they could have hoped for, but now they're going in for more, so you might get taken down as well. It's complete annihilation at this point, and it seems like Venom Esports have no answers.
Oh, that's true. Maybe the Granger is trying to get an over kill. No, he is there into the mid lanes. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, the Granger going back to the lanes at the perfect time. He will be farming up very well. But right now, the early game advantage is into the hands of Team Step Bros. This is something new to see, right from the match number 1, 2, 3, 4. But let's just see how it will be coming up for them now. They are getting ready for the turtle. The turtle turned to the last few matches. It wasn't into their hands. So naturally, let's just see who will be the one winning up this retribution.
Yep, let's see who is the one winning out the retribution battle here. For now, Joy, along with the high loss, up against the tankiest player on the other side, which is the Hilda. Of course, the blood might be cutting in, and yes, look at that, connected on the 4 members. Oh my god, damage multiplication. And with that, 4 members get taken down. Oh my god, things are not looking really good. It seems like Venom Esports are actually tired and they are not able to communicate good enough. And that is why Step Bros, with the stamina that they have, they're able to win this match.
Yep, that's true. That is definitely true, Fredo. Look at that, 7 kills already into their hands while the Granger is farming all those gold shields. Look at them. They are still here. They are still dealing so much damage. They are not dealing a few damage left and right, but it's okay. They are trying to do something into the hands of Team Venom Esports. While into the mid lane, I do see the Joy coming up with the electrifying beats while the Carmilla is safe. It is onto the cooldown, but knowing the cooldown is very low, so they might not get something there. Oh.
Engage coming in. Glorious pathway being used. Soul Sever. And there comes the Eternal Guard. Suyo will fall down. Vixana will fall down. But of course, it will be the Granger falling down as well. My goodness, there was a lot of casualties. But of course, 2 kills for 2. But even trades means it's not really good for Team Venom.
That's true. That's true. Carmilla would be the next onto the chopping block, but onto the next. Hilda comes up, tries to deal damage. Now the Hilda will be retreating back. Looks like no one onto the side of Team Venom Esports wants to have a go at it while the Fanny is coming up. Now there is a farm difference that we are seeing between the Fanny as well as the Suyo now.
And with that, Fanny, oh my god, with the cutthroat, secures the kill onto the Suyo. Suyo getting really harassed there. Oh, 0-4-2. Inzaghi Bowlman not having the best night. Because on the other side, we can see Moon Knight. Sorry, we can see Moon Knight as well. Not having the best night. And with that, look at that, Joy falling down in the mid lane as well. Things are not looking really good. They are not trading at this point. They're just taking losses. And the losses will count up into the late game, because then they will be even having more trouble, because the Fanny is so fed right now.
That's true. She is really fed, The whole game is depending on to the Irithel right now, along with the Suyu into the late game, because I feel like Team Venom Esports have not done a good job yet again of making sure that they were getting that late game. Now, the late game, that the Granger will be the one dealing damage. Now, he's into the middle lane, taking down those inhibitors while his top is being guarded by the Fanny. The Fanny is low on energy, low on HP right now. She does have to move back or she will be losing her life, and yep, that is what happened. Shut down into the hands of Irithel. They go in ahead with the glorious path, and they are dealing damage. The high lows looking very low. One shot ahead, then he misses. He dodges that Eternal Guard. But onto the other side as well, I do see the Hilda pulling up, taking that kill, and double kill picked up by the Granger.
Well, of course, the Granger, I mean, even though the Fanny fell down, the Granger is still able to make the most out of it. But now, oh, Barat might go down there, still has a lot of HP. And Fanny does not really have enough energy, so she will be backing off. And look at that, Granger picking up so many kills into his own hands. He must be having a lot of stacks. And, I already saw him picking up the Sky Piercer as well. So let's take a look at the number of stacks the Granger has right now at 6 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. The Granger on to stack of 300. But wait a minute, I do see something. Granger will be shut out. Look at this cast, playing it out very well.
I take the Granger's name and Granger goes down 318 stacks. I mean, that's really good because usually the good timing for 300 stacks is around 10 minutes. So having so many stacks means, Fanny might get caught there. Got some blood connecting on the 3 members. And there comes the Revitalize as well. And there will be the Barats falling down. Iritel though, able to make a move with her bike. Able to deal a lot of damage, but she might be going down there. Still manages to escape somehow. And with that, it's a double kill secure by the Iritel actually. Hilda still wants to go and Revitalize. Was that blade armor? Let's take a look at the items of Hilda right now. Because, look at that blade armor. Oh my god. Blade armor has been popping off every time the Iritel hits. Oh my god, that was so funny to see.
That's right. Itemization coming up from the EXP lane. This is what we are here for at the grand finale. Now onto the bot lane as well. Looks like Ranger is in some kind of trouble. He is getting chased down by the Suyu as well as the Paras. Gets eaten up and he is not able to survive. He will be taken down. There is the Sunny dealing some damage and that will be the Paras going down. Suyu is safer now. Gets linked away and now he's going to on to the cooldown, but he is in the middle of that. Okay. Dodges the Eternal Guard as well as the Deadly Grass and he is on a chase.
But now the High Loss is the one who might be in trouble, but of course able to get away. And with that being said, now it is the third turtle. They do not seem to be interested in taking him. Okay, Fanny finally makes the move. And they want this third turtle. They want even more gold lead. But now, okay, the Joy might be able to make the outplay here. But okay, Hilda decides to back off at the right time. And they will be taking the third turtle. So the first Lord will get delayed by quite some time, I guess.
Oh my god, what a match coming up. Both the teams are doing very well, but again, Team Stubborn, they have the tempo right from the early game. Look at them, they are giving a chase onto the Iritel. No way Iritel is surviving that massacre coming into her face. She will be taken down one by one. On the side of Team Venom Esports, they are going down and slowly and steadily Team Step Bros are covering the map and painting the map red. Okay, the flank comes in, the high loss of the glorious pathway, the Nunu jumps in, trying to get some damage on, unable to do so. He is still there. Now there is a high possibility. The high loss is the one onto the chopping block. The right light not helping as well. He will be taken down. The next man onto the chopping block, that will be the Suyu. The Suyu going down as well as, wait a minute, I do see the Joy looking quite low. Will be taken down. Mega kill picked up by that Hilda. Look at them. The massacre that they are providing right now into the battlefield.
Of course. This time the Vexana might be in a compromising position. Flicker being used as well. Vexana will not be okay. Vexana manages to escape using the Flicker. That was so close. But of course, Balas trying his best but still not able to do so. And look at this. Granger literally spamming his first skill. But now he might be in a compromising position. Dashes to the wrong side. And he gets taken down by the Iritel. Iritel might be able to take down the Hilda as well. Overextension always comes with a price. And the price they pay is giving those shutdown and a lot of gold into the hands of the enemy gold laner.
That's true. That's true. Now, this is into the hands of Team Enemy Esports as well. But again, both the teams are just juggling that tempo that they are, give and take. They're just giving and taking it away. Now, onto the matches as well. We are looking at the Joy Poppin that's petrifying to run away, but the chase is there. Fanny comes in, unable to spot the Joy. Moves away, that gets a cutthroat onto the Iritel, and they are just there. The Death Sonata coming onto the play. One last hit. The retribution will be there from the Suyu, but no, he won't be surviving that. Another revitalize as well as the Ring of Punishment not helping the high loss to say why is this a wipeout because the Joy is coming up with the electrifying beat, so much damage going to be picked up by the Fanny. Look at that, that is absolute wipeout and an easy lord into the hands of Team Stepbros.
Oh wow, just when I thought that Step Bros had made a mistake and Venom might be able to make a comeback, Venom proved me right yet again. They are good at playing in the early game, but usually they end up throwing and they still do the same this time around, that too with the help of a wipe out. Step Bros still capitalizing on the mistakes that the enemy makes, and look at this Grandeur, already 500 stacks at the 11 minutes mark, and that means very soon he'll be able to just spam his ultimate, spam his skills. Enemy will not be able to do anything about it. And of course, they have a Carmilla as well. So one Curse of Blood and it might be game over.
That's true. One Curse of Blood along with, Vexana popping her Eternal Guard as well.
Yup. I mean, look at the Revitalize coming in as well. Eternal Guard being popped off and he goes in for the kill. It will be the High Loss getting taken down. And now, this time around, Lord marching down the top side as well. And with that, we can see the minions trying to attack that turret as well, and this means this time we might be seeing them able to track down the inhibitors, but let's see, they're going in more. So you're taking a lot of damage, yourself prioritizing the targets, and look at that, it will be the Vexana falling down. It might be Hilda next. Yes, Hilda falls down as well, and those are two good kills secured, and now they can look for more. That is but enough. But Lord marching on the top lane side, and they should be defending that.
Okay, the Lord is here. They are defending.
The Lord is there.
They defend it, but at the cost of an inhibitor. That is not a very good move. They could have let the passive from the mid lane to just pop off the minions' HP, but no Airtel was there. That is something that is quite costly right now, given the fact that Team Stepbros are definitely going to give that lane pressure with the super minions marching in. So this is something they need to watch around. But with that, I do see Team Venom Esports doing a very good job clearing all those minions.
Yep, they might be able to make a comeback, but of course it will be really hard because they have lost an inhibitor. The super minions will be pushing in, but it might be an overextension coming in from the Hilda. Hilda still very tanky. There are okay Curse of Blood connecting on the two members, and now look at the Hilda going in for the Irisel directly. Irisel able to make this game, but look at that, Fanny coming with the cutthroat, and now they're looking for more. Two kills might be coming into their hands. Hilda goes in for more. Fanny prioritizes the right targets, but is it enough to take down everyone? Yes, it's wiped out almost, and it might be a wiped out now. One more, and yeah, look at that, it's a wiped out. It's a maniac for the Grandeur, and now they can go in for the end. It's a wiped out, and Venom Esports might be losing this game.
Oh my god, the minions are in, the cannon minion that you're talking about. Look at that. Team Stepbros picking up that victory. Our grand finale at a JOYTIME Cup. Congratulations to Team Stepbros. What a game. What a game. Look at that. Right itemization, right initiation, as well as right target priority. You held them to bring up the game.
Yup. Team Stepbros, they lost the first one and then they said to themselves, we are not going to let this happen again. And now look at that. First match lost, but after that they make a 4-1 clean sweep, to be honest. And with that, that's an easy win. And of course, thanks to Stepbros as well for providing us with some rest, because now we can understand. We are not saying that Team Venom did very bad job, but of course they tried their best, but they were not good enough to defeat Team Stepbros. Team Stepbros clearly having the composure to take the game into their hands, even though they had the Irithel on the other side, which is actually a counter for the Grandeur. The Grandeur still able to come out on top with the help of its teammates, and of course Fanny in the last game. My goodness, we all know how effective Fanny is as an assassin, and Fanny cutting the throat of the right people on the enemy side.
I know, what a way to end the match with the maniac. That's like the second maniac of the day that we are looking into this matches, and the Grains are picking it up with the victory. That was truly beautiful. What a game so far. And with that, that was it for the Joy Time Cup. But don't worry, we will be right back with season 2 and many more tournaments. But for now, this is a goodbye. And I would like to extend my gratitude to every single person out there, the audience, the organizers, every single one who did an amazing job, making sure that Joy Time Cup would be an successful tournament. With that, we are going to an end, but don't worry, we'll be right back soon. Any last word, Fredo?
Well, of course, like we always say, just support these tournaments which are happening all around the community, because these tournaments are the ones which will help us grow as a community. And moving forward, of course, look forward to the next season of the Joytime Cup, because things will get even more spicier. The viewing experience will be even better, because the organization is thinking of bringing some great stuff to the entire community. And with that being said, it's a goodbye. It's the first season, and of course, a very successful season, I would say. And Step Bros winning the Step Bros winning the first season, and with that too in a very, very good fashion. We were sweeping the enemy even though they lost the first game. And with that, we'll be saying adios and goodbye.